because we are all not, yeah, so we are not only from Nigeria, we have persons joining from other parts of the world. And it's so exciting to be here. It's the first cohort of the Food Business Planning Program. And this is the last session, which is going to be the pitch session. Dr. Bello, good evening, sir. We're so happy
Good
to have you here.
evening.
Yeah, good evening, sir. We're so happy to have you join us. Dr. Bello is going to be one of our judges, and you get to hear more about him as we proceed. So next on the agenda is to have an introductory speech from our CEO. She's the one who has orchestrated all of this. She's the one who has brought me here, who has brought everyone into this room, and we need to hear from her. She has, loads of messages for us. Um, some of you have met her. She taught during the session. She has had consultations with one-on-one with some of the businesses in this room, and it's just ideal to hear from her this evening once again. Or maybe I think by our own time is like afternoon.
Yeah,
Good
it's
evening,
12
ma.
here, Omotola. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm also excited. I'm so excited to be here. Like joke, like play, 6 weeks or 7 weeks has gone by. And wow, we are here at the end of the program. First, I want to say thank God for making this day a reality. And I want to thank the Foodpreneurs Hub team for all their efforts and contributions to making this a success. And thank you, Omotola, for our program manager. He has been doing a lot at the back end to actually make this a success, and also supporting our participants and students to getting their pitch ready. So thank you, Omotola. Um, I can go ahead to give the speech, right? Okay. So to our wonderful students who have enrolled for the Food Funding Program, I want to say congratulations. I'm sure that you've learned a lot during this program. The you that started this program is not the you today, and I'm sure your business will be better for it. And I want to say thank you to our judges who had made time out of their busy schedule to listen to our innovators. I'm sure their evaluation and feedback will be of great value to their businesses. Thank you. I also want to welcome all our individual investors that are here present. We have investors in the room, and I'm sure they will have learned a lot from our pitches, from the pitch that's going to be happening today. So our vision at Foodpreneurs Hub is to reduce food waste and to enhance food security in Africa. This can be achieved by empowering food entrepreneurs with the right training and community of support to help them establish successful food businesses and also scale it. So this is our vision, and has led us to establish the first digital food business school in Africa, and is starting with our first cohort of students from the food funding program. The main objective of this food funding program is to position food businesses to access funding opportunities. This 6 week, if not even more, program has helped students and businesses in the program to understand food business funding concepts. And this pitch day marks the end of the program, but it's not the end. It's also the beginning of endless possibilities and achievements for our food businesses. And I'm so excited to what they're going to be achieving henceforth. And on this note, it's a very short speech. I want to say welcome to everyone on this call. To those pitching, I wish you all the best. To those listening, you can also learn one or two from those that had pitched and enjoy the session. I'm so excited to meet our participants and learn more about what they've been doing and learn from their businesses as well. So thank you. Welcome, everyone.
Thank you very much, Ma. Thank you very much for the speech. As you all have read, this session is the last session for the cohort one, but it's also not the last session for activities that are going to be going on. One thing for sure that I can assure you is that we're going to be sharing opportunities that every business here is actually can take advantage of. And for some of persons who have paid attention to what the group has been and also to your email addresses, you see that we drop opportunities there so that you can apply and also take advantage of stuff. And those opportunities are endless. They are just coming. Thank God this is the end of the year. So next year you get to even see more as it comes. So in the first quarter of next year, I can assure you, you'll be overwhelmed with applications. So for as long as you are not going to be lazy about it, for as long as you are willing, you are really ready to scale your businesses, as for as long as you are ready to take your business to the next level, there's something for you. And we will not be urging those opportunities. We'll be happy to share them with you. We'll be able to push them your way so that you can apply, you can, get those fundings, you can scale your business, you can, some of those opportunities become with travel, some of those opportunities, it comes with travel opportunities, before you know it, you're in Kenya, you're pitching in Kenya, you're in Tanzania, you're in South Africa, you're in the UK, you're in the US, another part of Europe um and the world like that. So for as long as those things start to come, even the federal government of Nigeria as well, and other countries, give those opportunities for fundings, for SMEs, for businesses in agriculture, whatever it is that you do, in this ecosystem, there's something for you. And be rest assured that we are going to be sharing those opportunities with you, and we want your, one of our success, one of our pride is to say that that business actually did, their first food funding program came into through Foodpreneurs Hub, and now look at where they are today. You can be bigger than even we. Let me try and admit this person. You can be bigger than us. It's our joy to see you up there. Let's start to rub shoulders. Let's, the ecosystem a lot bigger and making impact. So at the end of the day, when we are writing our own impact report, or when you are also doing your own impact reports, we can look back and say, yes, we worked with this business. You can say, yes, I did my first food funding program with this organization, and this is where we are today, and it starts to grow on like that. So once again, thank you very much, our CEO, and thank you very much for everybody that is present here. I will move to the agenda next, is introduction of our judges. I introduced Dr. Tony Bello earlier. So just to give you a good background about Dr. Doctor is a food scientist and an entrepreneur with over 30 years of experience of global agribusiness experience. He's the chairman of Shine Group Global. He's a pioneer African staple transformation into consumer packaged food. He is a former member of the US Millennium Challenge Corporation's Advisory Council. Dr. Bello has secured over 5 billion US dollars. Let me go over that again. He has secured over 5 billion US dollars in private sector investments, and 700 million US dollars in grant funding for agribusiness initiatives in Africa. With multiple patents and PhD from Texas A&M University, his expertise drive innovation and market success in the food system worldwide. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Tony Bello. He's on the call with us today. Dr. Tony, you have a word or two for us, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon, good evening. I am in Lagos, Nigeria, and so it's a little almost 7:14 p.m. here. It's a pleasure to meet you guys. I'll say first of all, congratulations to all of the participants that we will be hearing from. And congratulations to the Foodpreneurs Hub. It's always a challenge. You have a vision, just like everybody else. And here we are today on a cohort program, and we have judges in our midst. Hello to my other colleagues. This is exciting. This is really exciting. This is really about encouraging you to fulfill your dreams. I don't think there is a true winner or a loser. It is the learning opportunity and the networking that comes with it. So you may be the prize award winner today, but you may be taking home so much more based on what you are learning from others. So I say welcome and congratulations to everybody under the sound of my voice. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Doctor. So is Nana Awa in the room? Is she here with us? I think she joined at some point, and I don't know if the network kicked out. Nana Awa. and also Ayenu Wuraola. Are they in the room?
Wura is in the room, but I can't see Nana. You can go ahead to introduce Wura.
Okay. Okay. So good evening to her also, and thank you very much for joining us. To give a little introduction about her also, she's also one of our judges for today's event. Mrs. Wuraola Ogunbola is a seasoned business development consultant and an entrepreneur with a global footprint. As a founder of Nutrifield Food and Agro Processing Company, she has successfully scaled operations across Nigeria, in the UK, and also in the United States of America. Our expertise in business strategy and innovation has transformed small businesses into thriving enterprises. A non-executive director of Chef Food Finance Limited, Wuraola exemplifies strategic governance and leadership. She holds a master's degree in international business and is committed to driving excellence and community well-being. Good evening, and thank you for joining us, ma'am.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Forgive me, I don't have my camera on at this time. And just allow me hassle you a little bit. It's not Chekhov Foods, it's Chekhov Finance Limited. It's not a food enterprise.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so thank you very much for having me. Hi, everyone. Good evening. I'm very excited to be here. And well done to the Foodpreneurs Hub. This is a fantastic innovation. Like, this is a game changer for those in the food space. Being in the food space myself, I understand the challenges that comes with fundraising and, ultimately growing your business. So, in advance, I say congratulations to whoever the winner is going to be or who the winners are going to be today. And don't worry if you don't win the prize money, at least you made it this far. So, right. Thank you. Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, actually, talking about making it this far, there are like 37 or thereabouts that, came into the program. And today, just around 13. As a matter of fact, I think it's 12 because just before joining this session, like some 10, 20 minutes, somebody messaged me, one of our participants, messaged me and she told me that her son is sick and she has to rush to the hospital, so she will not be pitching. She submitted her pitch deck, but she won't be pitching with us today. Just to tell you that there are a lot of persons who would want to hear. But anyway, thank you very much, man, and thank you very much for joining us. I don't know if it is you or it's the doctor that's going to be reading out the criteria for us.
Say that again.
Yeah, so the criteria for the session, sir, that the participants are going to be judged on. I don't know if you want to take it, sir.
Okay, yes, certainly I can do that. Yep. Let me just go to it. So we have, I believe, 5 criteria. One is problem statement. The second is solution to the problem. The third is market opportunity. The fourth is what business model you are using, and then the use of funds. So what we would be doing, the judges, we would be looking at scoring you from a grading system of 5 would be excellent, 4 very good, 3 is good, 2 will be fair, and 1 is poor. So the aggregate would be looked at. I believe there's a digital system. While we are scoring, the aggregation would be going on the background. So let's just try to define problem statement according to these criteria. So one is clear articulation of the problem's aims that you wish to solve. And then the relevance and significance of the problem to your target audience. And of course, evidence of identify what are the pain points and what are the challenges faced by potential users. For product solution, we are looking to hear about your innovation and the uniqueness of your proposed solution, feasibility of implementation, as well as scalability. And then overall, how effective your solution would actually identify the problem that you are trying to solve. The third is market opportunity. That simply helps us to gauge the size and the growth potential of your target market. And so you want to be clear, who is your target market? A clear definition of your target audience and what are really the needs, whether it's your customer or your consumers. We need to try to be very clear about it. And last, within that frame is the competitive landscape and positioning of your product within the market. So if we know somebody else is already doing what you are trying to do, it makes you maybe facing some strong competition. I'll just give you a quick example. We are in the cassava space in Nigeria, and Thailand will beat Nigeria hands down any day, anytime when it comes to cassava commodity or cassava flour or cassava starch. So if your presentation was on that commodity, we know you are going to face fierce competition. So personally, I may grade you low on that particular item. The next is the business model that you are adopting. We need to have clarity and sustainability of your revenue model. 3-year plan, 5-year plan, whatever guidelines you guys have been giving. Viability of pricing strategy and revenue streams, and then the potential for profitability and the long-term growth. Last but not the least is clarity on the use of funds that you are requesting from your pitch deck. So we need to be sure that the strategy is very clear, your plans are very clear and consistent with the problem you claim you want to be able to solve. So there must be alignment of the utilization of funds against your goals and milestones. Last but not the least within that is demonstrated understanding of how the funding will help you to drive either growth or impact. So that's what we have, and we will be judging and scoring as we go. Personally, I may go off the camera because I may be writing things to be sure that we are judging you accordingly. And my colleagues, Madam Ayemi and they do the same. Yeah. So any questions, you direct the questions to Omotola and Olushola. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. I think the participants also are very aware of these criteria. So anyway, while you were speaking, sir, our third judge also joined us. I think it's Nana Kolawole. Is she in the room?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much for joining us. She's going to be our third judge for today's speech session. Just to read a little about her as well. Nana Clay is a founder of Clay Health. Is a sustainable food innovation and also an health advocacy. Our work focuses on combating obesity and malnutrition through nutrition food solutions tailored to understand underserved communities. Recognized by Vogue Africa, the Future Award, and also ACE Award, Nana's impact span across Africa's food system, advancing health and sustainability. Our commitment to promoting healthy living makes her a dynamic leader in the industry. Thank you very much for joining us, ma'am. This is Nanawa.
Thank you so much.
Do you have a word or two for our participants before we proceed, ma'am? If you are speaking, you're muted. All right, so let's move on. So this is where we've gotten to what brought us here today. We're going to move into the speech session, and this is where cohorts now are going to start speech. So the first on the list to present is Kitchen Messengers. Kitchen Messengers, I hope you are ready for us. Let me project my screen so that you can use, or do you want to?
No, you can project, please.
All right. Is my screen up?
Yes, it's up.
Is it showing your slide?
Yes.
All right. We're going to be giving 3 minutes for the session for you to pitch, and a 2 minutes question and answer. That's the expectation. So you need to hit the pain point. So all the best.
Okay, I can
You can
start
proceed,
off.
please. Yes, you can
Okay.
proceed, please.
Okay. Adulteration of powdered spices is a pressing issue in Nigeria with a worrisome implication on public health and the food value chain. Do you know that at 100%, do you know that turmeric spices, ginger, and other like chili peppers are often adulterated with groundnut shells, big powders, and other contaminants, and this is having a serious impact on the health. And because people are only particular about increasing the quantity and the color with a selfish financial gain. Hi, I'm Elizabeth Tutumewo, the founder of Kitchen Messengers, an agro-processing company focusing on healthy and safe processing, packaging, and distribution of 100% natural spices. We source fresh farm produce from farmers and transform them into powders, thereby mitigating post-harvest loss and promoting sustainable food security without compromising quality, value, and flavor. At the heart of Kitchen Messengers is our deep commitment to ensuring and promoting healthy dieting and healthy living among families. Thereby, we achieve this by continuously driving sustainability, by consistently driving awareness, promotion, trainings, and health talks among families. Please go to the market size. The market size for spices in Nigeria is at 4.3% of the entire global market size. Kitchen Messengers is going to position itself with its unique value offering to gain more market share. Next slide, please. Okay, our business model, we sell through different channels. Like 4 channels are listed here. We sell through B2C, that's it, we sell to end users through our social media platforms and our physical outlets. We also sell to grocery stores, commercial kitchens, and corporate individuals. We also help people that are pressed for time, especially women, professional women, to prep their food in order to get it to them at ready to cook state. Then we also engage in bulk sharing by sourcing farm produce from farmers and sharing among the community members. These are ways we make money. Can go to the next slide, please. These are some of our products that we have here. We have garlic, ginger, turmeric, moringa, and they come in various sizes, 120 gram up to 1 kg, or even more, depending on the quantity or the request we get. Next slide, please. Our traction over the past we commenced operation in 2017, and over the past 7 years, we have 1,352 direct customers, over 4,000 customers across 14 sales channels, and we have economically empowered 822 individuals and made cooking easy and convenient for 144 women. We started our sales with 1.4 million in the first year, and over the years we have gotten up to 7.8 million naira revenue. Next slide, please. Here are our team members. We are a team of 4 and bring to bear a combined 47 years experience in our different fields of endeavor. Next slide. Now, what sets us apart from our competitors? Unlike our competitors that adopt the traditional sun-drying process that can compromise hygiene and nutritional value, our own prices are meticulously produced. Our own spices are meticulously cleaned, dehydrated, and blended to meet the dietary needs of our health-conscious and busy individuals. Next slide. Financial projections. We are currently on a 7.8 revenue, but we are looking at over the next 6 quarters to get up to 13.4 million naira in revenue. Next slide. Funding request. We require a 1 million naira grant to purchase equipment as displayed here. Now, the impact of this grant will be massive and transformative on Kitchen Messengers, as it's going to help us to improve our efficiency, scale our production capacity, allow us to meet the pressing demand of our customers, both home and abroad, and ultimately help to guarantee peace of mind and wellness and all-round wellness among health-conscious individuals through this consumption of unadulterated and unadulterated and through the consumption of unadulterated spices. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kitchen Messengers. I'm sure there are going to be questions from judges and also other persons in the room. We're only taking that for 2 minutes, please.
If I may just ask a clarifying question on the competitive landscape, can you go to that slide for a second? Okay. You're indicating the competition is not doing dehydration, so are they selling fresh?
No, sir. Okay, can I answer?
Yes, please, just to clarify.
Okay, thank you. They don't sell fresh, but rather they buy the already dried one that is exposed to dust, dirt, and unidentified flying objects. They buy the already dried one in the market. They just clean it to remove the debris and then blend like that. They don't dehydrate by themselves, but they buy the already dried one that is just exposed to dirt and sand and all that.
Okay, so there may be a qualifier there just to distinguish that self-dehydration or something like that. Okay. In-house dehydration, it doesn't mean they don't do dehydration. Otherwise, they can't sell it. Yep. Okay, that's clear. Thank you.
Okay, so if I may ask, right, which of your products is the highest performing product?
Garlic, ginger, and turmeric.
Are they performing on the same level?
No, ginger and turmeric, then garlic.
So
For
how
some
much?
reason, okay.
How much sales do you make on each monthly?
On each monthly, is it in
Yes.
wins now or in value?
In value.
Okay, for ginger, we do monthly we do 67,000. For garlic and for turmeric monthly we do 58,000. Then for what is it called, for garlic monthly so close to turmeric, 57,000. And sometimes it varies between garlic and turmeric.
Okay.
If I may again, what are your quality indicators? I would expect that you showed us something about the microbial quality, measure of toxins and others. other than you're doing dehydration, but how do you actually ensure food safety? Quality may be okay, but what quality of food safety measures are you utilizing for your product?
Yeah, I mentioned earlier that I said we undergo through a safe processing of our spices, and to the glory of God, we are NAFDAC certified. They've come to check our our processing plant and all that we do, and then certified us before we got the NAFDAC certification.
So you don't really, do you have microbial measurements to look at your microbial loads on your products? Are you
No,
able to document that if somebody used your product and there were found residues of things that causes one to get ill? Do you have data to back it up?
no, I don't.
Okay. All right. Yeah, and this is again, like I indicated earlier, this is a learning experience for everybody. So you really, really want to, in spices and things that you are putting out here, there are a few things that I think you should consider if you get this award. Consider the food safety side of it. So microbial analysis is very critical. Your moisture and water activity, these are very critical things. And be sure that you have a budget, not just for your capital expense. It looks like you said 850,000 naira for capex. You may want to take 30% of that and make sure that it goes into food safety, because the product you are selling, you're distinguishing yourself from adulteration, which is great. You are able to do traceability because of what you are offering, but what we don't know yet is how safe are your products. So that's something you should think about as well.
Thank you, sir.
You're
I
welcome.
have just one question, please. Well done.
Thank you.
Your growth is commendable, but I just have one question. And it's on this same slide I have that is displayed, thankfully. How long
Okay.
have your products been this way? Is this since inception? Have you transitioned from one part to the other? What progresses have you made? Is this what you currently have? I
No,
mean, do
okay,
you
sorry.
understand my question? My
Yes.
question, like, was this how you started? What got you to here? Is this where you currently are, or you've done something else?
No, we did.
Secondly, sorry, hold on. Secondly, I wanted to clarify on your team. You said collectively, do you mean 7 years or 47 years? I'm
I
not
said
sure I
40,
got that correctly.
47.
Okay, good. All right. So back to this.
Okay, no, I didn't start from here. We actually started with outright market runs for
Okay.
customer. Yes, outright market runs for customer. But in the process of doing this, we transited to this level. We started in 2017, but this whole process of spices started in 2020. So even in doing the market runs for customers, we still go ahead and clean the items for them to make cooking easy for them. But over the time, they start asking for spices and all that. We actually started truly buying the dry spices from the open market. But over time, we transited to having to buy fresh and dry ourselves before we
I'm
start
actually
to.
talking about the product packaging, not the product itself.
Okay, no, we didn't start with this either. I wish I had we started with a
This is like,
nylon,
mm,
ordinary nylon that they just printed on it. So that's
okay.
what we started with, and we just seal it and then just deliver to customers.
Thank you. That's all.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. At TMJ Global, are you ready? TMJ Global, are you ready? Is she in the room? CMJ Global. So anyway, so move on. DG Grills. If you are there, please unmute so I can put up your slides.
Yes, I'm ready. Good evening, sir.
Okay. Please also hold it. Yeah, I think the screen is up now.
Okay. DG Grills Royal Dishes and Catering Services Limited is a premium catering company whose mission is to transform lives through healthy eating. We specialize in providing certified healthy meals crafted from fresh, nutritious ingredients to promote wellness and improve lifestyles. Our curated menus combine delicious flavors with balanced nutrition tailored to busy individuals who deserve more than unhealthy processed foods. Our vision is to make healthy eating accessible, enjoyable, and impactful. Next slide, please. Problem is not opening now.
Can you increase
DG
because it's difficult to actually read from here.
So
Okay.
if you can open it in Acrobat. Do you have that on your computer, Motola?
Yeah, I do.
B. Problem statement on healthy eating crisis. Can I go on?
Just wait a minute. Let's us sort this out.
All right.
Is it up now?
Yeah, it's up, but it's still, you can go ahead, but it's still not visible.
Problem statement, the unhealthy eating crisis, busy lifestyles leading to reliance on unhealthy fast food, lack of time for meal preparation, increasing health concerns like obesity, diabetes, and health-related diseases due to poor eating habits. Our solution, locally sourced fresh ingredients, convenient doorsteps delivery for busy professionals and families, affordable customizable meals plans that make healthy eating easy. We are not just about food, we are about creating a culture of wellness. Next slide. Market size. The health and wellness food market is growing at a 5% compound annual growth rate, projected to reach $1.47 trillion by 2027. Target audience, busy professionals, fitness enthusiasts, healthy conscious families. We are positioned to meet the demand with fresh, tailored, and flavorful healthy meals. Our products, locally sourced ingredients, balanced nutrition, and on-the-go convenience. We save time, improve health, and enjoy delicious, guilt-free meals. How we operate, our revenue streams are direct meal sales, subscription meal plans, catering for corporate and private events, and culinary trainings. Our key partners are executive team members, catering staff, farmers, and logistic companies. Our marketing strategy, social media campaigns, through targeting health-conscious individuals, testimonials and case studies, collaboration with fitness centers, wellness influencers, and health professionals, referral programs, and discounts. Our traction, we've delivered 2,500 meals in the past few years. We have 97% of customer satisfaction. We are supporting the local farmers by sourcing ingredients locally. We are certified with the CAC. We have 50% profit. and we have a monthly revenue of 200,000 naira. Next slide, please. This is a glimpse on our products and our services, our certificates, our team, our financial projection. With our growing customer base, we project 50% revenue, wider expansion into meal subscription, wider expansion into catering for corporate events. We are asking for $500, 50% which will go for the purchase of equipment for meal prep to increase efficiency, 30% for branding, marketing, and increase our market reach, 20% for empowerment of women in underserved communities into culinary industry through training and mentorship. Thank you. Oh God.
Thank you very much. Awa. Questions?
Can I go first on this one? Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Dr. Tan, do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
No, please go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. So can we go to the problem statement, please? You said busy lifestyles leading to risk. Can you please can you recap this place for me, please?
Okay. Busy lifestyle, I means the working career people, mostly office jobs, who are very busy and don't have time to prepare meals at home. So they end up ordering what is not healthy just to have something to eat. Lack of time for meal preparation. Also, I'm talking about the same people. They are busy, so they don't have time. And there's increased health challenges like obesity, diabetes, heart-related diseases due to unhealthy eating habits. So we are trying to solve the problem of unhealthy eating habits by preparing healthy and nutritious meals.
Okay. So when you say healthy meals, what justifies these healthy meals?
They are prepared under safety and hygienic practices. And we get to ask our clients before preparing meals for them. We offer meals for those with diabetes. So we know this, those who need a lot of veggies and fruits and vegetables, plant-based oils instead of the normal oil we use. We use our meals based on your health requirements.
That's fine. Lastly, what's your background and how did you get here in the food space?
Actually,
do you have like a nutrition background? Do you have like a food related background in terms of education?
Yes.
Okay.
It actually started as a passion and the need to help my father because my father has diabetes and
I'm asking about your educational background. Like, do you have a background in any nutrition based program or course or something? Or
yes, I have 2 certificates with health management certificates and food safety certificates also.
Okay, but not nutrition.
Not nutrition actually, but we have a nutritionist, actually a doctor who guide us through.
All right, that'll be all for me.
Okay. Thank you.
Can I go?
Yes.
Okay. So if I may ask, right, what type of food do you recommend for your clients, or do you prepare for your clients?
I actually prepare food based on their age, mostly their health. I ask questions before preparing.
Who do you ask questions for the clients?
My clients.
Okay.
So sometimes I come in contact with clients who say they want me to prepare food without adding anything, just the natural food without adding oil or spices. They need the spices and seasonings from the food. And we make sure
Okay,
we
so
incorporate fruits and vegetables in our meals to make them balanced and healthy as well.
can you give me a little bit of more insight to this? I feel like it's still a bit vague. So if
Okay.
you're working
Like,
a client that is obese, what are
yes,
the things that you put in place for that? So if the person is on subscription model with you run a subscription model, right?
yes. Like
Okay.
an obese client who enjoys eating junks and the rest, we'll go for harvest salad instead of normal salad. We go for harvest salad where we use fresh fruits and vegetables. And then we'll go, there's what we call portion control. We'll teach the client how to eat without overeating. We'll teach him how to portion his plate where there is fruit and vegetables in his food. We'll also make sure we prepare the food with little bit of sorry. We'll make everything in moderation. Sorry.
I'm a little confused. Sorry, okay. Just take a deep breath. It's fine. Do you provide
Okay.
service products? Because
Sorry,
now,
I didn't.
what
I
are you
didn't
teaching clients on, like eating habits, or you provide just food?
Yes,
Is your business providing services and products, or just
yes.
food products?
Food products and catering and culinary training. So the catering and culinary training comes as the service, while the food product is the product.
So now you mentioned that you provide portion control. You teach or you advise your clients on portion control. So I don't
I
understand
advise.
like that. Is it
I
that the portion
advise.
that you offer to them is controlled, or what exactly? Can you be more specific?
I advise them on how to take their food. If you can, using portion control doesn't mean you not. Healthy lifestyle doesn't have to be boring. If you incorporate your fruit and vegetables adequately in your meals, you can still enjoy proteins, carbs, carbohydrates, vitamins, and the rest. What is the most important thing is the way you portion your meals. So I try to advise my clients, and there's instances where I get to call my nutritionist or doctor to advise further with the clients.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Nora. I think we've exhausted too much of the time.
I'm sorry, Joe. I think it's important. I really like your concept, but I think the questions we're bringing before you would need a high level of clarity on what we would call wholesome food versus fast food. It seemed to me that's where you are going, because as you showed pictures of the food, I was ready to start eating. It looked so delicious, but I wasn't sure, well, how much carbohydrate load, how much protein, and how much fat. And so I'm glad you mentioned portion control as part of your matrix. It's very important you try to refine the solutions to match with the problem statement. Yeah, just something you need to be conscious of. Then caloric intake. You at the last, in response to a question, you are now telling us about proteins and lipids. That's really your matrix. Those are the things you should be looking at in terms of providing solutions. It was not very clear. And so I'm glad that we had this time to interact with you, and hopefully you can also take some lead and cues and think about how to present the solution a little bit more clearly. Yeah. Thanks.
Thank you very much. So TMG Global, are you here now? TMG Global. All right. If she's not here, we just have to move on. Good farms. And next, please.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. You have 3 minutes, please. Also, this when the system is coming.
All right, can I go on?
Yeah, so you can start.
All right, thank you very much, sir. Food is an essential need for living. However, in contemporary times, food scarcity has become a huge social problem, a situation known as food insecurity. For instance, in Nigeria, with over 200 million population, more than 60% of this population faces food insecurity as of 2022, according to a report that was released by Statistica. Now, the solution to this is for us to boost the nation's agricultural output, and that is where Good Farm comes in. Good Farm is an ambitious agricultural startup with a mission to transform the agricultural terrain by producing fresh and high-quality organic products, both for food production and for industrial processing. We aim to leverage mechanically eco-friendly farming techniques, utilizing modern mechanization to achieve environmental sustainable practices, thereby maximizing productivity and ensuring a robust agricultural output to meet the nation's food security crisis. Okay. Our aim, therefore, is for us to be able to increase the nation's food production output to meet both food processing need and for industrial need. Our solution is for us to integrate eco-friendly and sustainable practices in order for us to boost agriculture. Our specific product, majorly in Nigeria, we have noticed that aside rice, another of the product that we consume more in Nigeria is cassava, is gari, fufu, and all those things, which is majorly gotten from cassava. So a key product or a key food in Nigeria is cassava. That is why we are focusing on the production of cassava. And aside this, cassava has other numerous industrial benefits, which means that a large production of cassava can also aid industrial processing. Okay, next slide, please. So our markets, food, cassava in particular is a product that is consumed by almost majority of the population. So for instance, in Nigeria with over 2 million population, we have a readily available and increasing market for agro products. And we are specifically targeting food processors, okay, and industrial processors, people that use cassava for the production of food, and those using cassava for industrial processing, such as things like starch or cassava flour, or those that uses cassava for any other agro products. Our competition in the agro production, is a competitive niche, but the larger market offers a large opportunity to thrive. Also, our use of modern, simplified, mechanized farm machinery make us stand out within our competitors. In addition, our use of simple, modernized farm machineries coupled with sustainable, eco-friendly practices will boost production and also increase productivity. We are we are projecting to acquire a significant portion of our market base, especially within this our locality where we are situated for like the next 3, 4, 5 years. We are looking at acquiring about 60% of that. And in addition to that, too, we're also looking forward to going out to other places in Nigeria as well as being able to produce more cassava, both for the industrial need within the country and for export purposes. Okay, we are seeking a fund of 2 million naira to help us acquire for land acquisition and also for the acquisition of other farm simple machineries that were able to boost production and increase our productivity. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you very much. Questions, please.
Since I'm the cassava expert here, I might as well go ahead and ask some questions. Let's go back to your financial projections. So where you are right now, what is your, how many hectares are you farming? And how do you certify that your product is organic?
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Where we are now, presently, this is our first year, and we have 5 acres, although we are projecting to increase that in the coming year. And our
5 hectares?
5 acres, sir. Acres.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir. And our products are organically sourced because we get like for example, our cassava stem is gotten directly from the farm. Is not a GMO seed, is a natural seed. It's a natural stem, sir.
Okay. I mean, what quality, when you say organic, that's a big deal. So I'm just trying to understand what organic practices makes you feel comfortable that if I come to buy cassava roots from you, that you would label it as organic. What level of comfort do you give to me, and what are your farming practices that will make me believe you?
Okay, our number one level of comfort is that just like I said, our roots are sourced naturally. We use the natural cassava stem. Okay, and secondly, our production does not include harmful chemicals. There are some harmful chemicals in which some people include in their farming process, but we do not include that. Like we said, we encourage eco-friendly farming techniques. Okay, we do not include all those processes in our farming practices, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
I have a question.
Please go on, ma'am.
Please, do we have competition in this slide? Can we go there, please? So you didn't mention any of who are your competitors per se? And what are they currently doing? Do you have an idea?
Okay, thank you very much, ma. In our locality presently, most of our competitors are local farmers. Okay, so most of them are just individual, and they're just individual farming. So it's not as though we have others big companies that are competing. Like based on our observation so far, most of the people around, or most of those our competitors are majorly local farmers.
I beg to disagree, because I know particularly a company that does cassava specifically, and they have a large farmland like this as well. So you might want to do a little bit more research on this, your competitor analysis.
All right,
separately, on your acres of land, you mentioned cassava, vegetables, and can I see that slide, please? No, it's up.
It's up. And
maize. So Wait, in terms of vegetables, what do you mean? What kind
Okay,
of
presently, although those are things that we incorporate as we expand.
as expand? Okay. All right. No, but I don't have any more questions. Thank
Can you hear
you.
me? Can I go on?
Yes.
Good farms. Sorry. What are the people you sell to? Who are your target market?
Okay, presently we are targeting food processors, like people that use cassava for production, either for production of gari or fufu or any of those food processes. And we are also targeting people using cassava for industrial processing as well.
You need to be a bit more specific as to the people who use the cassava, because you say people who use cassava. I can as well use cassava. Am I your customer? Probably no. So it's very important
No,
you're able to identify. Okay.
Okay, I think let me recap. What I
You're
said
about
is
to say
that
something.
yes, we target those that use cassava for food processing. Like for example, there are people that acquire cassava to process food, things like gari or fufu. So that is our number one target market. And another target market is companies that uses cassava for industrial processing. That's another of our target markets.
Okay, how many customers do you have at the moment?
Okay, so like I said, this is our first year, and our crop is still coming. We have not gotten to the selling stage. But within the
Okay.
locality, there are readily available buyers.
Okay, so you already have people who have pre-ordered.
Yes, there are people that comes around to buy. So the buyers are already there. It's just waiting for when your cassava is available for harvesting, then you can sell to them. That is
And
it.
they have paid you. Have they paid? Or they
No,
are just
not
coming
yet.
to
Like I
check?
said, they are just coming to check. For now, our cassava has not gotten to harvest stage.
Okay. So have you had any customer pay you?
No, because our cassava has not gotten to harvest stage.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Valencia Foods, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I'm here.
All right, so just hold you while I pull up your screen.
So before the next person comes on, while we are getting ready, I want to indulge us to keep to time. So for presenters, you have 3 minutes. For our judges, can we keep the questions to just 2 per participant? Because at this rate, we might as well just take a longer time at this presentation. I know we have other things that we plan to do. Yeah.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Can I go on? Am I being heard?
Yes, go on, please.
Please go on.
Quality and convenience. Can you hear me, sir? Okay. Can you raw food into organic, ready-to-use essentials? My name is Helen Nemeka. I'm the CEO and founder of Helencia Foods. Nigeria. Our mission is to make me people. Our vision is to become a household.
Is it just me or our audio is
Quality
bad?
and efficiency.
Yeah, the audio is in and out.
It's breaking in and out.
So if you can hear us, Helen, probably you want to change your location or network provider. Sorry, excuse me. Maybe you want to change your location or network provider, and we can call you again because it's really difficult to make sense of what you're saying.
Okay, let me try and do that. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, so while we're waiting for our Momo station, are you there?
TM Global is here. If it's ready,
Okay.
can take it over. Yeah.
Okay, TMG Global, we are there. So let me just put up your. Let's do it.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, hello, good evening. Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, everyone. Standing on the existing protocol. My name is
Please go
Olufunke
on.
Ayinde, TMJ Global Resources. TMJ Global Resources Limited is actually a startup food processing company headquartered in Lagos, West Africa, and with the sole aim of specializing in production of high quality sorghum plantain flour. And our primary aim is actually to capitalize on the growing trend and growing demand for gluten-free and healthy options. And I would say that from research, I can boldly say that over 36% of African Americans are actually plagued with the disease of obesity and overweight problems. And the Africans that are living in diaspora, there are about 31% of women or adults, let's say adults, that are actually plagued with the same issue, and not just that issue, with a non-dependent diabetic mellitus. So, and because of then there is a limited option of this gluten-free alternative that is actually available. Then the marketing opportunity that we have in the gluten-free market is actually projected to be $13.4 billion by 2025. And from research, I gathered that we have over 50, 30 and 40% of people that are living in the diaspora, that they spend over $5 billion in a year to actually they spend it on groceries. And so what we are delivering here is actually an African guinea corn that is rooted in tradition, because not all plantain flour can actually solve the problem of obesity, as in mature plantain blend and high protein fiber content with natural sweetness and creamy texture, fine, sustainably packaged in an airtight container bags that are actually eco-friendly. The next slide, please. So we are actually positioned to actually, the competitive advantage that we have is we have high quality African plantain and wine guinea corn unique blend. The growing demand for the gluten-free nutrition flour represents opportunity for a new entrant, because we don't really have a lot of people playing in that space. Most people are doing the normal traditional flours that we used to bake. So we are positioned to actually, fit into food specialty, stores. One, Africans in diaspora that are actually going through one health issues in their lives. Then, especially those that have oxidative stress and weight management, weight problems, that is obesity. So we are positioned to help the
health conscious consumers, and those that have food allergies, gluten intolerance. So then the nostalgic feeling and desire to taste homegrown food by African and Caribbean immigrants. So our market is actually positioned to fit in those gaps with Africans that are living in diaspora specifically. It's not actually for us in Nigeria, but those because of the Japa syndrome that we all know, that most Africans are now over there. Then to actually supply African stores in the diaspora, we have those people that sell African foods. Then to actually be on e-commerce platform, to position our culinary recipe on like Amazon or eBay, where people can readily, take and use all these products to their benefits. Next slide, please. Hello. So we are actually, seeking $100,000 in seed funding to enhance product features and expand our marketing efforts and to grow our team. Next slide. Then how we make money? We are, like I said, our business model is actually to e-commerce platform, African food store, trade food shows, in the diaspora. Then we to benefit, to make it available, then we do B2B, that is business to business, or we sell directly to some customers. But we're actually looking for off-takers, off-takers that will buy in large quantity and we're not really depending on selling one-on-one. Next slide, I think. Next slide. So our focus is actually in those customers that we have adopters and adorers, those customers that upon taking it and they know the nutritional benefits that we offer. So on those adopters, we focus on customer acquisition and retention and satisfaction. So our aim is actually to maintain a customer retention of 75% or higher and increase customer lifetime value by 15% year on year for the first 3 years. So we actually plan in increasing our social media presence, because that is where we can reach more people, because that is where actually we started from, telling people on social media what we are doing, and from there I was able to get someone an African store in Canada that we supplied, and within this year we have supplied another store in New Jersey presently that is in transition on the ship going to America. So we prioritize fresh and seasonal produce and work with local farmers, because that is where we source from. We source directly from the farm, thereby contributing to their income. So then our team is of talented technicians actually creates a variety of exciting and flavorful recipe that can actually cater for different dietary preferences and taste buds. So next slide. So on our team, we have the likes of this Mr. Adewale that is actually from his multinational experience, and he's been a great source of encouragement to us that we can actually position from his experience with a multinational that we can actually, even though there are some outliers, that you can actually position this sorghum flour, internationally, not just here in Nigeria, so that the return on investment can actually make sense than staying here in Nigeria. Next slide. So questions. That's about all.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
I'm sure there are lots of questions waiting for you.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir.
Hi, good evening. I enjoyed your pitch. It's really, really detailed. But I just want to ask specifically, you know how much the grant price for today is, right?
I know.
Okay, so if you were the one who took this money home, what specifically would you do with this money for this business?
Now, right away, if I should have that money, what I'm going to do is, because of we are in the season of plantain right now, and the season of sorghum flour, I use it to buy, my produce, because right now we have gone ahead to do our packages, not here in Nigeria, in Ghana to be specific. I have those packages down right now. What I need is actually money for processing, to actually buy my raw materials right away, because we're actually in the season of sorghum and plantain. They're actually seasonal foodstuffs.
Okay, so you mean what you're going to use money for is procurement of raw materials for your business?
Yes, straight away right now, because right now I still have my machineries that I can use right now, even though I'm still looking forward to expanding it a bit. But right now, because I want to take the advantage of the plantain, because we're in plantain season, by March, we won't be able to buy plantain. It will be too expensive.
I totally understand. I have a plantain chips business. I can relate. It's fine. Thank you very much. That's all the questions I have.
Thank you, ma'am.
I will take one more question.
Yeah, just a quick one. On your sorghum, it looks like you are highlighting brown sorghum. How are you sourcing sorghum for consistency? As you know, there are all kinds of varieties of sorghum. So can you talk about that quickly?
Yes, sir. I'm not just doing sorghum. I'm doing cassava in Benue. So I have farmers. I consult directly with farmers because of my knowledge with cassava. Even though I'm not projecting cassava here, I have customers directly in Benue State. I source for strictly wine Guinea corn and not the white. So there are different species. So there's a particular species that I source for that I know that they have the antioxidants that in there is actually, much more than the other white ones. So I have in Benue State, yes, that I source from, sir.
Okay.
Is Elisa ready for us now? Elisa Foods.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
I hope I'm clear. Is the network better now?
Yeah, you're audible. Please go on. We have 3 minutes, please.
Okay. Can I go ahead?
Please go on.
I'm sorry, who did we just listen to?
TMG.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, good evening, everyone. My name is Elisa Food Limited is nourishing the world with quality and convenience, transforming raw food into organic, ready-to-use foods. My name is Helen Lemeka. I'm the CEO and founder of Elisa Foods Limited. Elisa Food is a licensed food processing company based in an outskirts of FCT, Nigeria. And our mission is to make meal preparation easier and exciting, delivering world-class, healthy, and quality food staples. Our mission is to become a household name, reaching markets globally and our core value include reliability, quality, efficiency, and affordability. The slide is not moving, but I can go on with mine.
Please go on.
Okay, sir. So the problem we are solving is that in Nigeria, food insecurity, post-harvest losses, and health concerns from poor dietary options persist. Local farmers often lack access to stable markets, and nutrient-dense organic food options are scarce. This results in high food waste, malnutrition, and limited livelihood opportunities. And Helicia Food is solving this problem by converting locally sourced raw materials into convenient shelf-stable flours. Our wholesome, ready-to-use products provide family with healthy meal options that extend shelf life, reduce food wastage, and support local agriculture. By offering nutritious, chemical-free foods, we help address food security and promote healthier diets. Our products overview. We currently have 11 products on our catalog, and they include beans flour, bambara flour, casonvita flour, and the honey beans, butter beans. We have cassava flour, we have palm oil, we have rice flour, and we have agidi flour. What sets us apart is our unique products offerings and production processes. We focus on indigenous organic ingredients to create healthier alternative for families. By tapping into the power of technology, we have automated several stages of our production to ensure consistency, quality, and efficiency. Also, we are exploring eco-friendly packaging solutions to reduce environmental impacts and provide customers with sustainable products. Our business model, our revenue stream, and sustainability, our business is based on business to business, business to customers, and also we try to do a training program, though we are yet to launch that. So currently on our revenue stream, this 2024, our distributors and wholesalers stream have generated 44% of our revenue. Supermarkets and retail stores have given us 25%. No, supermarket and retail stores are giving us 44%. Distributors and wholesalers are giving us 25%. While private labels are giving us 20%. Organization and institution and organization and individual has given us 7% and 4% respectively.
1 minute, please.
Our achievements so far. We started our operation from our family kitchen, and currently we have moved into a standalone food production facility with state-of-art equipment. We have NAFDAC certification approval of key product lines, ensuring compliance, safety, and quality standards. Our sales has grown from when we started in 2019 from 430,000 to last year we generated over 22 million. Our key partners, we are in collaboration with major supermarkets in Abuja, Asaboka, Onitsha, Kano, Lagos, also in international markets. We also made the 100 Women-Led Business Grant Award this year. We've impacted in the community, smallholder farmers, over 100 of them, by sourcing our raw material directly from them. We have also developed from one single product that we started with. We have developed over 11 products currently. Our team started with just me, and currently we have 7 staff members, including board members, volunteers, interns, and ad hoc staff. Our market expansion strategy, we intend to scale to other cities in Nigeria, focusing in Asaba, Ibadan, Aba, Enugu, Kano, Makurdi, Jos, and nearby cities, establishing strong partnership with food wholesalers and distributors. We also intend to scale into international markets, targeting African countries and African diaspora in Europe and North America. We also want to invest in e-commerce and social media campaign to boost visibility. Our financials and projection. Our financial overview is shown here. When we started in 2019, like I said, our total revenue was 430,000 naira, and currently, it has been a upward trajectory. And last year we made a total revenue of over 22 million. For our projection, 2024, we projected to generate about 27.7 million with 68% cost of sale. Our annual growth, we projected 34% growth over the next 3 years. We expect to break even in our year 2, which is in 2026, with targeted revenue of 39 million. This is similar to what I have explained, but our cumulative expenses analysis in 2024, our cumulative expenses was projected as 82.3% of our revenue. Next year, 2025, we want to reduce it to 78.5%, and 2026, we want to further decrease it to 76%. This is our team, which our board is. Our board members are basically volunteers, which are director in finance, expert in finance, expert in economics, being our board secretary, and expert in environmental management, being our MD. We also have our production manager, we have our quality control. We also have team of both quality control and our production manager, production staff. Our social impact and sustainability. Helesia Food contribute to the promoting healthy eating. We support local farmers, we promote local economy, and we also promote sustainable agriculture. Our community engagement and educational initiative.
Yeah, I think thank you very much.
The call to action. My call to action, please. Our conclusion. Can I do that? Just one slide.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. So we are seeking 32 million naira in funding to transition all our products into branded packaging, to procure bulk raw materials and scale our operation. We are pleading that you join Helesia Food to transform the food landscape, supporting local farmers and bringing nutritious organic food to families. Your support will help us expand our impact, create jobs, and promote a sustainable food system. What we listed by the side is what we want to the funding utilization plan we have for the funding. Thank you so much for considering us.
So I just start with maybe just one question. So because she did move past our time. Doctor, do you want to go?
I don't have any particular question. So maybe anyone else.
Doctor, do you have any? You are muted if you are speaking,
Okay,
sir.
I have one question, right? What is the shelf life of your products?
Hello, ma.
Yes, please.
I didn't get what you asked.
What is the shelf life
of your product?
Shelf life.
Okay, my flours are 2 years. And then our beans, whole grain beans is 1 year, based on NAFDAC recommendation. And our palm oil is also 2 years.
Yeah, I really don't have any question other than to suggest we do need to hear more about food safety issues. That's just FYI, but you don't need to answer that right now. Thanks.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, sir.
Thank you very much. Momo Station, are you ready for us? If you are there, can you unmute?
I'm ready.
Can you please present my slide?
Trying to open it up. Please stick to the time, 3 minutes. I don't want to stop you in between, but 3 minutes, please. So we can have
The slide is
some of you said?
okay, it's showing now. Good evening,
Yes,
everyone.
please go on.
So good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me now?
Very well, please go on.
Okay. So when my children went to the university, I find myself going out to buy homemade foods that I would rather cook at home because some of them I can't cook for only me. I was the only one at home. And some of them you can't cook in large quantity because you have to freeze it and then it will become stale. One of such meal is moi moi. Moi moi is a very versatile meal that you can eat in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the night. And you can eat with almost about 20 items. So due to that, I believe there are so many people like me that they just want to eat good homemade moi moi and they can't cook it at home because it is tedious and they can't cook for only themselves. So now Moi Moi Station is a local Moi Moi Elewe making business that we have done, that we make fresh Moi Moi for people to buy on a daily basis. And our target, the people that buy this, that fall into these categories are the office worker, the urban dweller, and some small needs family. Next slide, please. So the problem, we started making this moi moi over about a year ago. The problem now is that our customers, some of our customers are in far distance area than us. And when they want to buy like moi moi 900 naira, the delivery bike rider that will deliver to them tends to charge them like 152,000 naira. And if eventually they don't buy this moi moi, before the moi moi gets to them, it becomes stale, cold, and not so fresh anymore. So the solution is this: we plan to have mobile stands for our moi moi in some distant strategic locations in the city of Ibadan. Having this, we enable the customers not to pay for delivery fee because the moi moi will be closer to them. Then the second solution is for it being stale is this: at our stands, we are going to have gas cookers and burners that our sales girl or guy will put the moi moi on when it gets to them from our main kitchen where we are presently. Can we have the next slide, please? Next slide, please. Please, can I have the next slide?
Is this Omotola? Can you see the next slide? It's on market right now. Is that where you are?
Is this where you are?
Okay, so our market target is Ibadan is a very big place, and we are targeting not less than 15,000 out of the 10% of the 150 numbers of people that tend to eat moi moi on a daily.
Please go on. Please go on. I think there's delay interference in internet.
She may be having network issues.
I can you hear
Madam,
me,
can you take it off video and just do the audio? Take yourself off video.
Okay, sir. So can you hear me now, sir?
Yes, we can. Please go ahead.
Okay, so I said the target market is about 150,000 people in the city of Ibadan, and we are targeting just 10% of that. And the people we are specifically targeting are
the office workers, the small number of families, the urban workers, that goes to work and might want to eat something when they come back and they are too tired to make the cooking. So we have 3 types of products for our moimoi elewe presently. There is one we call moimoi eleja, is the cheapest. There is one we call moimoi eleyin, and there is one that we call moimoi elemimeje. That one is made on demand. If you want that, you call us, then we'll make the number of moimoi you want for you. So our traction presently, we have over 100 customers, and we sell not less than 50,000 moimoi on a daily basis, and this is excluding the on-demand moimoi elemimeje. Okay, next slide, please. So our competitions are just the roadside, are the women that cook moimoi by the roadside. And the edge we have over them is that many of our targets does not want to buy such moimoi because they use some standard raw materials. For example, instead of using red beans, they might mix it with white beans. Instead of using good pepper, they tend to use almost spoiled bad pepper. So those are the competitions we have. Then this is me. I'm the chief cook and the owner of Moimoi Station, Temitope Akitunde. I have over 30 years of experience. My grandmother was a Moimoi seller in Surulere, Lagos, handed over down to my mom, then to me. Then Mrs. Christiana Adeni has over 10 years of cooking experience. Then we have Pelumi Oyeba, who is a kitchen assistant. She has been with us since we started. Then Dukema Jekodumi, that's our sales rep. She takes orders online. Can we have this next slide, please? So our vision then, our vision is to be the best moimoi go-to in Nigeria. When you think of moimoi, you think of Moimoi Station. So our financial projection is in the next 6 months. I made it 6 months because after 6 months, we are going to add more to our mobile stand. So our financial projection for the next 6 months is 75 million naira. That's the also what's it called? 75 million naira for the next 6 months, 360 for the next 1 year, because by then we would have increased to 20 mobile stands, and each stands bringing not less than 1,000 naira on a daily basis. Then the next 2 years, that will have increased to 50 million. So our funding request is 5 million naira in seed funding in exchange for 20% equity, and we want to use this to do our mobile stands, because we are going to do it in a way that we attract people. We are going to put light, everything to attract people to know that we are selling quality, delicious moimoi. So that is it, sir. Amas.
I have questions, please. Hello, thank you very much for that. I'm sorry I just jumped right into it.
Okay.
I like the business. I like what you're doing. But
ma'am,
how much are you retailing this moimoi, please?
What did you say, ma'am?
How much? What's your price point?
Okay, the price for the small one is 300 naira. 300 naira. The one with moimoi eleja is 300 naira. Moimoi eleyin is 600 naira, and moimoi elemimeje is 1.2. It's about 30% profit on it, profit margin on each one.
And you're very convinced that Ibadan people would pay a price for this?
No, that's why it is because they are not willing to pay the delivery fee. That's why we want to go and have stands closer to them. That's why we said we are going to have 10 for now. As it goes on, we keep increasing, because sometimes they want to buy 900 naira moimoi. Someone is in Oluyole, and the rider will tell them your delivery fee is 2.5. They will not buy it again. That's why we have not been able to make more sales than what we are making right now.
Okay, thank you very much. That'll be all from me.
Yes, ma'am.
And for people that don't understand Yoruba, moimoi eleja is moimoi with fish, right? The moimoi eleyin is moimoi with
Moimoi elemimeje has all sorts: fish, egg, liver, shrimps, everything you can think of.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. No question.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
My question's on the shelf life.
Okay.
You know, 1 day, 2 days, 3 days after you make moimoi?
Okay, actually, the shelf life is like 5 hours. And that is why we have restricted our numbers of moi moi per station to not more than 200 every day. So we want to have more demand than supply. In doing that, we'll not have leftovers because it's supposed to be freshly made every day. So if you buy it, you cannot decide to freeze it yourself, but we don't do that.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Right. Thank you very much. And I'd love to patronize you. Momo is one of my favorite food. So anyway, thank you very much. Oli Crunchy, are you there? Oli's Crunchy.
Yes, good evening. I'm here.
All right. Good evening. Should I put up your
Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's coming up. So yeah, it's here now.
Okay, my name
Please,
is.
you have 3 minutes. Make it as fast as possible. Just go to the main point.
All right. My name is Wafo Oluchi Blessing, and I'm the founder of Olish Country Foods. With a background in food technology, I've always had the passion about providing healthy food and delicious food options to our customers. So, Olish Country Foods is actually a company that is headquartered in Owerri, Imo State, and we specialize in producing all natural and preservative-free products. That's with spicy plantain chips. That's our main product, and our current product line has been well received in the market, but we're always looking for ways to improve and cater for the evolving needs of our customers. While we fry plantain chips now and they are popular, but we recognize the growing demand for healthier snack options for our customers. So many health conscious consumers are looking for alternatives that will align with their dietary preferences and lifestyle choices. So to meet this demand, we have planned to transition from frying our plantain to baking, because baked plantain chips will offer a healthier alternative without compromising on taste and quality. And this will also help us to reach a broader market that will target the needs of our health conscious consumers. And our market segmentation, the market size, the total addressable market for plantain chips in Nigeria is estimated at 5,250 tons per annum, while the annual supply is around 4,575 tons, leaving a demand supply gap of about 675 tons per annum. Then our growth potential. The global market for plantain chips, baked and fried varieties was valued at approximately $422, uh, 422, $422 million in 2022. It is projected to grow around $669 million by 2032, with a CGR of 4.6 during the forecast period. This trend is likely to positively impact the market for baked plantain chips due to increasing consumer preferences for healthier options. And we focus on more on offline retailers like the supermarkets, the grocery stores, the street stores, and also partnering with other people, and also through online, that's social media outlets like Facebook, Instagram, some marketplaces, thereby addressing a wider range of healthy snack consumers. Our products will now be baked, ripe, and unripe plantain chips instead of the normal ripe that we already used to do. And then it's for all age brackets. Both young and older people will eat our plantain chips, and we package them in eco-friendly food containers in different sizes also. We actually started this year, February 2024, and since then we've sold over 4,500 packs of our plantain chips. That's from February till now. This December, we sold more than 4,500 packs, and then we actually started with the small ones that we were tying in nylons before we grew to putting them in jars. So we have more than 3 suppliers, key suppliers that sell for us. And because my company is located around a tertiary institution, I see that mostly young people like eating the plantain, and it's moving very well here for me. Now we are seeking to have more distributors selling for us, as we've approached a lot of supermarkets and we are awaiting their responses, and we believe that before the year ends, they will call us. Our market competition, yes, in Owerri here, I've not actually seen people that bake their plantain, but I know that there are other people that in other areas, especially in Lagos State, that bake their plantain chips. So yes, the market is competitive, but most of the producers still fry theirs. So I believe that we will also thrive in this market. We are projecting all these country foods market share to 5% within the next 2 years. We believe that this is achievable due to our focus on healthy snacks and commitment to sustainability. And we seek 850,000 naira in funds to help us achieve our 2025 goal of having an oven to start baking our plantain chips instead of the traditional frying method that we were used to. So this is my presentation. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Questions, please.
I wasn't sure on the use of funds.
Actually, I'm actually using the 850,000 to help me get an oven to start baking the plantain instead of frying it.
But have you done some prototyping? Have you done some consumer testing, repeat purchase, and those things before you go invest in an oven?
For now, I've always for now the one I sell for now is the fried one, and I know there are some people. I've actually seen some customers that ask me, "Do you bake?" So I have people that still request for the baked ones.
So how are you producing those prototypes?
I've not actually produced any baked one yet. I've not.
Okay, let me share with you now. I invented baked Lay's potato crisp at Frito-Lay as a principal scientist there. The taste profile of baked versus fried is day and night. So there are no guarantees that your baking will sell the same way your fried products are doing, but just a freebie, you're going to need a lot of seasoning. And you put 3 to 5% oil spray after assuming you bake everything right. And then you put your seasoning on top of it. But don't expect people to buy baked compared to fried because it's day and night in taste. Yeah, just FYI.
Okay, actually, it's not for everyone. It's actually for those people that are very conscious of their health. You know, most times they don't. I know that the taste of the fried one is always better than that of the baked one, but because of their health, I think they will still prefer the baked one more than the fried. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, can I ask a question as well? Thank you very much, sir. You took that question right from my thoughts because I was also going to ask the same. The taste is completely different, and you should have done like a product test, maybe in your kitchen, and then you give it to like a few people to try. You know, just do little samples just for reviews. But that's besides the point. So your Your use of funds.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I guess
You said you want to
network.
use this grant funding to buy an oven, which means it's
Yeah.
only one. It's
We
only
lost
one.
you for the last
Incurring
10
extra.
seconds, man.
This is an additional expense that Okay. So, is there anything else you would have used the money for as against buying this equipment?
Actually, like I said, I've already been in the business, so most of the equipments I have already, but oven is what I really don't have at the moment.
Okay, thank you very much. That's all from me.
Thank you.
Okay, so because we are working with time, I'm just also going to pass on the questions. Can move on to the next person.
All right. Thank you very much, man. We appreciate that. So thank you very much, all this crunchy. Yemi, Mike, are you there? Yemi, Mike, are you there? She's not there. Parajon Empire. Can you unmute if you are there, please? Parajon Empire. Yemi, Mike, if you are there, or Parajon Empire.
Yes, I'm here.
What's your name, please? What's the name of your business, please? Are you hearing me, Mike?
Yes, I'm hearing Mike. I'm hearing Mike.
All right.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Oluwayemisi Arogunade of Yemi Mike Cakes and Events. I deal in baking of cakes, cake breads, crunchy snacks, small chops, and handling events, caterings, and the likes, and also covering decorations for events at affordable rates. Slide 2, please. The problem statement, because of the limited access to high quality, customized and affordable cakes, breads, snacks, food and event services, despite the rising demand, we are set out to provide lack of affordable and reliable event management for middle income earners, increasing demand for unique personalized celebrations. As slide 3, solutions. We are set to provide quality and affordable snacks, reachable to all, premium, customized cakes for all occasions, end-to-end event planning tailored to clients' needs, value-added services, decorations, catering, and team packages. Slide 4, please. Slide 4. Our market opportunity. In a country with over 140 million people, food is a great expression of our life and culture. Age, religion, gender, and location is no barrier to the consumption of ready-to-eat food and baked goods due to busy lifestyle many people are living. In view of this, there's a great demand for quality, tasty treats. A lot of people have increased spending on celebrations and personalized services. Our target is to provide health-conscious eating to all, catering for individuals, families, organizations, hosting events like weddings, birthday, anniversary, with a desire to give the best and top-notch qualities at affordable rates. We also cater for corporate clients, conferences, product launches. Slide 5, please. Competitive advantage. We are mindful of the fact that the economy is not pocket friendly And so we provide quality snacks at budget and pocket-friendly prices to meet everyone's need. Quality, use of premium ingredients, and attention to details. Personalization, we customize cakes and themes that reflect the client's vision. One-stop shop, cakes, events management, catering, and decoration, all in one. Affordability, high-quality services at competitive prices. Meetup, we increase demand for home deliveries. Slide 6, please. Products and services. We offer cakes, custom wedding cakes, birthday cakes, corporate cakes, and the likes. Cake breads, enriched snacks. Food orders, plating of soups and stews or easy access. Event services, venue sourcing, decorations, catering. Packages with bundle services for convenience and cost saving. Slide 7, business model. Revenue streams. With the distribution of at least 100 pieces of cake bread aside other baked goods at the rate of 200 per one, we have, that is 200 multiplied by 100, that's 20,000 per day. And 20,000 multiplied by 25 days in a month gives us 500,000 in a month. And in a year, we project 6 million in the first year. Cost of materials and logistics set at 60%, while profit represents 40% of the total amount realized. Direct cake sales at 40 to 50% profit margin. Snacks sales at 35 to 40% profit margin. Event management fees, 25 to 30% profit margin. Customized packages, partnership with venue and vendors. Pricing strategies, competitive but value-driven. Slide 8, please. Marketing strategies. Slide 8. Giving satisfaction at an affordable, friendly, and appreciable rate to all class of people. Online presence. We intend to use the social media marketing using the Instagram, the Facebook, and TikTok. Word of mouth. Building a loyal customer base service. We create partnership, collaborating with wedding planners, venues, and influencers. Promotions, discounts, offering discounts, referral bonuses, and seasonal offers. Slide 9.
30 seconds, please.
Team,
30 seconds.
All right, sir. In our team, we will have bakers, sales reps, delivery, then decorators and cooks. In our financial projection, the startup cost, facility setup, we are projecting 5 million for equipment like spiral mixer, cake mixer, ovens, refrigerator, packaging machines, cooking utensils, decoration tools, and the likes. Initial inventory is 2 million for raw materials, packaging, and ingredient. Marketing, we project 500,000 for branding, online presence, advertising, and NAFDAC registration. Staff recruitment and training, 500,000, miscellaneous 500, total startup capital 8.5 million, revenue generation in the first year.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
All
I
right,
think my
sir.
just two questions from you and at this point. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
Questions, please, from the audience.
Yeah, I have a question, not necessarily for the last presenter, but just looking at the call to action and the different range. I think one presenter said 100,000 USD, and another said 5 million. But what is the prize award for this? And is everybody aware of what the award is really for? In terms of use of funds, because I'm getting confused. Yoshala or Olushala?
Yeah, so the prize money is $500, and everybody's aware of that. It's $500, and I'm sure maybe they're just putting this in case because we have other investors that are here, maybe that may also want to invest in
Okay,
their
okay.
businesses. Yeah.
All right, got it. Thank you so much for the clarification. Because I was just going to put very low scores for anyone above 500. So thanks for that correction.
Okay, sir.
Right. Thank you very much. It looks like Persian Empire. Are you here now?
Sir, please come again.
Persian Empire.
Financial.
No, not you. No, I'm calling on our business now. Thanks for your presentation.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Persian Empire. Are you here? Okay. FIBA, are you set? Tom Brown. Can you unmute if you are set for us?
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Okay. All right. Fiber Tom Brown came into existence as a result of my experience when I had my son. I've gone through so many complications and it was on the way. So my auntie took it upon herself. She's a matron in AKTH Kano to prepare this special cereal for me in order for me to come back to normal life in quotes because I was extremely emaciated and my son was on the way. So she gathered this grains, mixed grain, with some herbs and spices. And she came about this Tom Brown. Ever since then, I've been recommending it for new mothers. And there has been a lot of demand, people calling me, help me to get this grain. I could not source this. Can you help me? For over 9 years, I've been doing that. And I talked about it that why don't you monetize this? So what I noticed is that people are busy to prepare their meal. That is a standard meal, busy lifestyle, which leads to poor eating habits. They just eat what they see, and a lot do not have access to those recipes. So, and there is a high demand for convenient food. So that was what led to the invention of Fiber Tom Brown. So the problem is that a lot of people are busy, limited access to nutritious quick meal, and high demand for convenient, healthy food. So we came up with Fiber Tom Brown. Fiber Tom Brown is ready to eat meal packed with essential nutrients, and within a minute you're done. Just add your hot water. If you want to eat it, fine. And if you don't want to add heat, it's ready to go. And it comes with different flavor. So the market potential, there's a rapid growing market for convenience meal, and there's a global replacement of market projects will reach 505 billion by 2030. So we target demographics are busy professionals, students, and health-conscious individuals. Anyway, monetization strategy, direct to customers online, subscription-based model, and partnership with retailers and health food store. Path to market, we initially launched it through e-commerce store. Then we also do digital marketing and we paid some people to influence for us. Competitive landscape, our key competitors are Marico and Cadbury, Kellogg's, General Mills, and Nestle. Our unique selling point is our taste and better nutrition, and it's also packed in eco-friendly. Then our SWOT analysis is we have high quality ingredients which are convenient, and then people don't really know us, and opportunities, growing health trends, market expansion. A lot of people are now conscious of what they eat. We are new, but we're like a threat to established competitors. Then our price too is a little bit competing with theirs. Then the early success is when we launch, we don't even know that it will have a lot of people that will appreciate what we have. So the first 5 months we sold 4,000 units. We have 5 customers in 3 different states, and we have established strategic partnership with local retailers and nutritional focus organization. Our team member, Ibukun Sairo Sirakman is Chief Marketing Officer, while Sairo is our manager, while I'm the CEO. In the next slide, financial projection. We're projecting Tom Brown market share to be 5% within the next 3 years. And this will mean that $250 with a profit of margin of 35%. We believe this is achievable anyway due to our focus on high quality ingredients, unique recipe development, and commitment to sustainability. Then we're seeking 43,500 as our funding. This will be used for production, development, marketing, and operations.
All right. Thank you very much. I leave it to the judges and persons in the room to ask questions.
Thank you. But just for clarity, your product, is it for strictly adults or children or both?
Everyone.
Okay, so I'm guessing that means you have like the kids product developed, the adult product, or it's just one single product that everyone uses?
It's a product that everyone uses.
All right, thank you.
Both for adults and children.
Thank you, everyone. That's it from me.
All right, thank you very much, Ma. I was going to ask you a question. You said you introduced through an e-commerce website, e-commerce platform, rather. What e-commerce do you use?
I think I gave it to an influencer that said she's helped me to put it on Amazon.
So your product is listed on Amazon?
Amazon is just to approve us, but she says she's working on it.
All right. Thank you very much. Ideal integrated service. Thank you very much for your presentation. Ideal integrated. Are you
okay?
set?
One last is who are the biggest buyers of your products, adults or children? If you're serving both as your target market.
They're serving both, but most especially the nursing mother.
They are the ones who buy your products the most.
Most, yes.
Okay.
All right, thank you very much. Ideal integrated. Please, 3 minutes. Take it snappy, please.
Yes, I'm here. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Ideal Integrated Farm, your premier destination for organic and sustainable. I am okay, ma. I am Module Olanrewaju Kifayat Oyindamola. We are dedicated to raising healthy and thriving animals in a hygienic and natural environment, free from harmful chemicals and conventional farming practices. We are located in the heart of Kurikio, Lafia, Nasarawa State. Okay, the next slide, please. For the problem, conventional livestock farming practices poses significant risk to human health, the environment, and animal welfare. Some alarming statistics include 75% of antibiotics sold in Nigeria are used in animal agriculture, contributing to the rise of antibiotic resistance bacteria. That's according to CDC. The overuse of chemical in farming has been linked to soil degradation, water pollution, climate change, and more of that. To the third slide, the solution. Okay, at Ideal Integrated Farm, we're committed to revolutionizing the livestock farming industry with our organic and sustainable approach. Our farm is dedicated to raising animals solely on organics, providing free range and humane treatment of animals, implementing sustainable and regenerative farming practices by choosing our farm's product. You're supporting the environmental sustainability. The next slide, please. Okay, then our market potential, the growth potential is driven by increase in consumer of demand for organic and sustainable products. The market is expected to grow at a CGR of 40% over the next 3 years. Our target market segments include the health-conscious consumers, the environmental aware consumers, and high-end restaurants and retailers. Competitive landscape. While there are several established players in the market, there is still room for innovation and differentiation, particularly in the area of sustainability and regenerative farming practices. The next slide, okay. That's production. Our premium products, we specialize in raising premium broilers, high quality meat birds, raised with care and attention to details. Fish, that's different kind of a species of a catfish, which are fast growing, disease resistant, and nutritious catfish varieties. Unique feeding regimen. Our animals are highly fed. They are high fed quality feed, supplemented with medicinal drinks made from blends of herbs and spices, fruits and vegetables. And the next slide, please. Okay. Under our validation, we have customer testimonials, a lot of them. We have people under here, we have people with health challenges, and we have particularly, let's say, health practitioners who are always conscious of what they consume. So they are very, very specific with their poultry products. Then the next slide, okay, our team. That is me on the first picture. I am the founder. Then with my other members of the team, we are highly experienced. Among them, the supervisor has the experience of about 10 years in broiler farming. Likewise, others from 7 years, 5 years, and more like that. Then the competition. The biggest and healthiest chicken and catfish raised with care in Nasarawa State. We produce that. Our products stand out for their exceptional quality, organic and natural. We use natural herbs, spices, vegetables, and fruits to create nutrition for our birds, nutritious drinks for our birds and fishes, resulting in a superior taste experience. Then the next slide, I have to cut it. I just want to make wise use of my time.
30 seconds, please.
Okay. The financial projection. Okay, might have to, don't know if I will skip this place. Okay, let me just go to the funding request. We're looking at about $162. Yes, in order to expand our farm, construct blaster or cold room processing plants, regenerating plants, cost of running, fixed deposit, and others. Thank you very much. That'll be all.
Thank you very much. If there are questions, at least we should just skip one so we can proceed.
No questions.
All right. VMET farm, are you there? VMET farms. If VMET farm is not there, then Yemkem. Yemkem, please. Is Yemkem around? Then I saw Yemkem.
Yes, so VMET is around.
Oh, VMET is around. So I think we only have
yes, good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
All right. Good evening.
My name is Olayemi Angela, the CEO of VMET Farms and Feed. We are located in Ibadan, the city of Ibadan. VMET Farms and Feed was established in 2015 with a mission to produce high-quality poultry products like eggs and chicken meat. The problems, the next slide, please. Hello?
Yeah, please proceed. Very well, very well.
Okay. Egg consumption is a major protein source for average Nigeria. So there's an increase in the demand for eggs in substitute of because of the unaffordable. People cannot afford to buy other source of protein like fish. The cost of fish in the farm, so demand for eggs was so high. That was the reason why I seek for this fund. Though the statistics have shown that the demand for eggs and chicken meat is currently attracting supply. The high cost of feed has remained high due to high cost of importation of feed from outside the country. The next slide. Solution. The VMET Farms and Feed is contributing to making good source of protein affordable and accessible to the populace. You know, when someone buys 1 crate of egg, that family can eat that a crate of egg for a week, rather than going for buying fish 10,000 that cannot take them more than 2 days. So people are demanding for eggs every day. So we rear Aedes birds and produce quality eggs by getting our feed from reputable feed millers. Demand for eggs, my market now, demand for eggs and poultry meat is massive. We have not been able to meet market demand. Among our customers from Lagos and Ibadan, the southern part of this country, of Nigeria. The next slide. Products. VMET Farms and Feed focuses presently on production of quality eggs in a pullet size, medium size, and large size, big size. Sales of old layers, broiler and noiler as seasonal times like Christmas, Salah period, and Easter period. Our validation from our noble beginning of 200 birds that started at the backyard of our house, we are able to raise over 1,600 laying birds and 1,000 growing birds, a testament to my dedication and on management. The farm presently occupies a 2-acre land with 2 functional pens housing about 2,500 birds, Isa brown birds, laying birds.
30 seconds more, madam. 30 seconds.
Our team, the following team members are on the site. I myself, as a managing director, I have two farm attendants, a night security, and a visiting doctor. Our farm does not presently face any challenge in form of competition. The demand for eggs and poultry meat are not being able to we are not able to meet the demand. And fees belong to Poultry Association of Nigeria, Oyo State chapter. Financial projection. Let me go to fund request. And the requirement for expansion to 50,000 capacity poultry farm. Construction of 2 more poultry pens that will contain 3,000 beds and 2,000 beds capacity respectively. Construction of a 5,000 capacity brooding pen. Construction of 2 rooms for workers and construction of store. Purchase of 5,500 pullets and purchase of feeds. Fund request, we are requesting for 50 million naira, seeking for an expansion. We have equity offering of 26%. We have 2-acre farmland worth of 8 million and 4 million fees deposits that we generated this year.
Thank you very much, madam. Thank you very much. We just take questions now. Maybe one question, then the last person will present. That will be the last presenter today. Thank you very much for your presentation. Questions?
You're welcome.
No questions from me. I have no questions as well.
All right. So, Yemkem, if you are there, Yemkem, are you there?
Yes, I am.
All right, fine. So you'll be the last presenter.
Yeah, I would actually love to share my slides, but no problem. I just discovered that the financial part is not on the slide I sent, but no problem. I will just take it from here when we get to that part. I'll speak to my own personal. Don't worry.
All right.
Good evening, everyone.
3 minutes, please. Let's stay on time.
All right. Good evening, everyone. So I'm Oluwaseun Adesina, and I'm the founder of Yemkem Agro Ventures. Please, can you hear me?
Very well, very well.
All right. Thank you. Being a food scientist by training, in 2022, I actually transitioned from working in the industry to being a nutritionist at the Hospital Management Board, Oyo State here. So, and my first experience happened, though I've heard about malnutrition, I've read it in books, I've known about the statistics, but it never came so close and so real until I experienced it myself. Being a nutritionist, I've had to counsel seeing children of 2 years, 3 years who are not even able to walk or do any work compared to their healthy counterpart. I've seen nursing mothers, I've seen pregnant women who are malnourished. I've experienced them, and this actually became a concern to me. And
these are people who are below the pyramid. Working for a government, you see a lot of people below the pyramid of the economy. They are the ones that come there, and they couldn't afford our prescription. Go for pick 1, 2, 3. Give your children this, give your children that. They couldn't afford it, so I had to like step in and say, let's look for another LD alternative. And my background as a food scientist, I began to do research on LD alternatives that we can prescribe to those mothers, and that was what formed the bedrock of transforming, uh, making LD food alternatives for basically for women who are of productive age. So, according to the nutrition crisis in Nigeria, we have 35% of Nigerian children under 5 they suffer chronic malnutrition, and vitamin A deficiency also affects them. And these are the impacts of this crisis. So, at Yemkem Agro Ventures, what do we do? I began farming in 2020. That was I was into cassava farming, and in 2022-2023, I began a research on what I can do with beyond farming and having cassava sell to industries. What can I do with it? Then the crunchy delight of cassava chips made from vitamin A cassava, and I have this irresistible goodness of Casavita cookies, also made from vitamin A cassava flour, and the Tom Brand, which is made from vitamin A maize, and from other grains as well. So we give this product to. Our focus is on. Please go to the market size. So we focus on the pregnant women, nursing mothers, and children who are within the low and medium income earners in Nigeria. So, from statistics, for over 40 million of women are of childbearing age in Nigeria, and our SAM, that's the serviceable addressable market, we have 10 million women who are children and nursing mothers are beyond. How do we market our currently market and make our sales? Retail stores, we have some of those products, though we are not NAFDAC approved. We are in the process of obtaining a NAFDAC registration. We have our trademark already. We sell to retail stores, exhibitions. I've partook in some exhibitions this year, and online platform. How does the competitors? We understand that we are not the only one in the market. So these are some of our competitors: Pemnia Wellness, Emmanuel. And what stand out for us, our USP, unique selling point, is we offer nutritional counseling. We don't just give out products. We give them. We have a newsletter where we share to our customer base currently on healthy living and how the food they eat affects their health and healthy lifestyle. So we give nutritional counseling, portion control, and the likes as well. So traction, like I said, I have a farm currently that is back end. I have a 5-hectare cassava farmland that I work in. I partner with IITA, and for the products that we made, we have between 2003 and 2024, we've pilot scale, because these are new products. So we have to do a lot of testing, a whole lot of market validation, and the whole. So our team is comprised of myself. Like, I'm a farmer. I was a trained farmer. And then a food safety expert. I'm a lead food safety lead auditor, and a tech. I have my agronomist, who is the operations manager. He handles the farm aspect. I have my salesperson, and Akinola, who is our technical assistant, is helping to build an e-commerce platform. So what does funding us? What do we intend to do with this 500 USD? At the present, the bottleneck of our production lies in slicing of the chips, because we get vitamin A cassava flour easily for chips, and vitamin A other grains into flour. So, but for the chips production, our bottleneck is in slicing, which is even our main product for now, is our best-selling product. So we intend to get this locally fabricated cassava slicer, and that's for $450. That's about $750, using the current rate of 1,750 as the exchange rate, and 10% will be for operational expenses. Thank you for listening.
Thank you. very much.
Yeah, quick question. Please help me understand the product offerings. What are the products you're selling?
I have vitamin A cassava chips.
As in snacks?
Yes, a ready
Okay.
to eat snack.
Okay. Okay.
Then cookie from vitamin A cassava flour as well.
Okay.
And
all right. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Yeah, questions, please. There are persons that want to ask questions, even from the team that is here too. You can ask your.
Hi, I have a question. So, how do you intend to scale this product? And if yes, how do you intend to scale? As in, what's
Yeah,
your plan on scaling?
on scaling, we plan to scale, and like I said, we've between 2023 and 2024, we've done a whole lot of market testing, market validation. We've done so. Currently, I have a contact with major supermarkets here in Ibadan. We've done everything, but the challenge is that I need to get a NAFDAC number. So, because the NAFDAC officials will not allow them to put the product that doesn't have a NAFDAC on their shelf. So, I already have the trademark, and now I'm proceeding to registering with NAFDAC. I'm gathering the other document, the SOPs, and the SOPs and other documents, CAC, and the likes for NAFDAC registration.
Sorry, I need to go back to this because it's an interesting one. My understanding is you are using provitamin A, cassava, and yellow maize. Is that
Yes, sir.
correct?
Yes.
Okay. And what is the nutritional value you're actually delivering to answer the malnutrition? Once you fry, of course, the oil content goes up for a straight cassava snack. What are you really delivering? And have you validated the nutrient content claim in terms of vitamin A to address nutritional issues?
Yeah, when I went to for NAFDAC in validation, NAFDAC said I should hold off for that because I've gone there they said they would do it from their own end. And just by the side, I'm working with on the side personally. I have a lecturer in one of the universities, so have I want to partner with him to give to his project students as a project to work on our shelf life, microbia, and some other things as a
Yeah,
project
but
for next year.
I think you need some real analysis to understand the health benefit, being that your problem statement started off with malnutrition. But if you're making chips and it has high oil content, there's a dilution effect. And if you are frying it, there's also a dilution effect. So you may just want to calibrate. If we were giving you this money, I think one of your top priority, not just on equipment, but the actual nutrient content that you are claiming, being malnutrition is what you're trying to address.
Yes, sir. All right, thank you, sir. And we have another one that's just basic. Like I said, I do nutritional counseling. I fry with air fryer where the oil content is, but that's based on demand.
Yeah, I really think you almost sold me. You almost sold me on this concept, but I think you really need to focus in on that part because of the oil absorption. If you're just doing a fried chips, you have cookies where you have a blend of a high vitamin A maize and blending with cassava. That's great. But I really think you need to solve the problem of nutrition, malnutrition, and give us some data that helps to validate that. I think that's a major need for you than getting a slicer at this.
All right, sir.
Yes, so thank you very much for your presentation. So that's anyway, those are participants. I'm sure judges have taken notes, and they've been grading um, all of us as we've moved on. We're going to leave the next 5 minutes so that the judges can deliberate and and so that they can deliberate and they can now come back and give us feedbacks on all of our presentations and where I know there has been one-on-one reviews or feedbacks, but this time once an holistic one from the judges where they give feedbacks on the pitches for those that have participated so far, and maybe after them we can now announce the winner.
Yeah, so Matala, I think you should create a breakout room so that judges can retreat to that breakout room and have conversations. So when they come, they have a unanimous decision on who wins the money.
Yeah, let me see if I can create the room from there.
I think I'm already doing that, so I'm adding
Awesome.
an play to
Awesome.
that.
Okay, that's
Just give me a minute. Let me see.
But anyway, while the breakout room and while the judges are doing their deliberating,
Sorry, it's a general breakout room I created.
I think that the breakout room is, I don't know, something is up.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm trying to, assign manually. I'm doing that. Assign.
so I think I'll just stay in the general room while the breakout room is going on. And I want to maybe hear from the house what their experience has been like. For some persons, I'm sure this is the first time they are pitching. What's your general feedback? I don't want to call names. I know TMG Global Resources is quite vocal. Kitchen Messengers also. But anyway, let me just ask you, what's your experience like today?
Very intense. So, are we here?
Very.
Yeah.
Yes, it was very intense. Even though I did not rate some people's businesses at all, because I'm sorry, I did not think that some businesses were competitive enough. In my
Yeah.
opinion, they were not very sure of what they wanted to do and what they wanted. Some of them they were not sure of the product itself. Some of them they did. I mean, I feel like it's an experience for them, but overall, I did not rate so many businesses. Just to put that out there.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Yeah.
just came in to just drop some comments. I'll leave you guys to deliberate maybe for 5 minutes. The sheet
Okay.
was one. We're supposed to duplicate that for each of you to have your
I
own
thought so.
grades. We can still
Yeah.
do that if you guys need to do it. If not, you can just deliberate on the first sheet that doctor has you if you agree to his own point and just
I'll
make the
help you
final
to
decisions on that
I'll help you
page.
to
Yeah.
duplicate, so we can
I've
do
also
that.
been writing them down, to be honest, based off on the sheets that was shared as well. So,
Okay, that's great. Thank you. So I'll leave you
Okay.
guys to do that. We'll be closing the breakout room in 5 minutes. Thank you for your time.
Sir, your mic is muted though. If you're trying to speak, but your mic is on mute. Dr. Tony, sir.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
I lost track when the presentations came out of order. So I need to confirm the flow of the presentations because there are a couple of cases that I assigned scores to the wrong company.
I
oh,
think so.
Yeah, can you help clarify, the order in terms of the different
okay. So
presenters?
the order is kitchen messenger. She
Just a
went
second, please. Hold on, just a second.
Are you
I'm
sure
sorry.
Kitchen Messenger came up first?
first.
Yeah,
Yes,
she was the first one.
Okay.
Yes, I
Then
got that. Okay,
DG Grills was second.
Yeah.
okay.
Good Firms was third.
Farms. Mhm.
Okay, hold on. I think that's where my problem started. Good Farms took the place of JMG or something.
TMJ was supposed to go second. So
Okay.
Yeah, but
DG,
she actually went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think she went sixth.
then
So
we had
good.
Good Farms go third.
Okay, Good Farms was talking about gluten-free, homegrown foods, diaspora
No,
No,
Africans.
so Good Farm is a
no.
farmer that has
That
cassava
vegetables,
farms.
cassava, maize.
Yeah.
The guy is their first year. They had some acres. He said, I asked the question of who are their competitors, and he said there was no competitor
Right,
at the time.
okay. Some kind of organic.
Alessia, are you there? Alessia, are you there? Alessia Foods. Alessia Food has taken our food away. Always crunchy. You're a lot in my. He was always messaging me back to back. Always crunchy. How are you doing today? How's your experience like?
Yeah, good evening. My experience has actually been very insightful. At least this is my first time of pitching my business, and I've really learned a lot of things. I've At least I feel more confident now that I can even do it again. And I also know that I have more opportunities ahead. I also want to thank Foodpreneur for this giving me the opportunity to have this presentation. And I'm also glad for our judges, how the questions that they asked. At least I've learned more. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. You're welcome. It's interesting. Yeah, this might be your first or another person's as well. But we'll be sharing opportunities where these things will be coming up as we move on. This might be the last session, but it's not entirely the end. There are other things that are going to be coming into it, opportunities. Just the same thing that I know we're doing here today, we also do it on our own end as well, so that we can keep the organization going, get fundings. And as a matter of fact, what we're even looking at, moving forward is such a, yeah, someone called my name.
Okay, so this is my question.
Okay.
Yes, it's me, Memory Station.
Okay,
I said Mr. Montala.
I'm with you.
So this is my, sorry to interrupt you, but
It's
that was
fine.
why I said I have a question. So is it advisable for us when you know a specific amount that is going out to build your pitch around that amount? Because initially that was what I did. But when you said that there might be other people, investors in the room, that was why I hopped it to the actual amount I was looking at. So what do you advise? Do we make our pitch around the amount that is out for it, whether grants or funding, or what do you advise?
So ideally, when for grant opportunities generally, just like this one, when they tell you is like they are giving out around $1,000 or thereabouts, you should know what you should be doing looking at is around 85 to 90% of that money. So people might go maybe even like it's between 80 and maybe 90, 95% of what the funding is like. So now typically for a $1,000 grant, for instance, now you shouldn't be asking for more than between your request should be between 800 to like maybe 900 or 950. When you start to go above that, it means that they are not the perfect fit for you. So why are you coming to us? So you should try and stay within the budget of what they are going to be given. So however small what their funding is going to be, it's going to assist you in doing. Even it's going to assist you in getting a cooler, a trolley to distribute, or whatever it is. That should be what your funding request should be around. However, on cases where they now tell you there are other persons, other investors in the room, you can now begin to expand. You can now go beyond that budget. But ideally, you should try and stay between 85 to 85%, or maybe 90 maximally of the requests. Elizabeth?
Sorry, can I just quickly speak to that question, Mamatala?
Yeah, I'm with you.
So, additionally, what I would do if I were in your shoes would be I may have categories. So I'd have something I need around $500, like Omotola said. Then I'd also have something else since I'm speaking to both investors and people judging for $500. So I understand your dilemma, but in the future you can just have at least two items or two categories so that at least the people giving $500 can be like, this money will go towards this particular thing, even if it cannot cover this other thing. And the investors can think of the other side of things. So that may be a strategy if you have to pitch for two different amounts in the future.
Okay, thank you.
Elizabeth, you raised your hand.
Yes, thank you. I don't know if you called my name earlier because I quickly had to go and shower. That's why I just tried to raise my hand. Maybe on our experience. Well, like I was trying
I would like to hear
tell you
from. I
person.
would like to hear from you too.
Yes, I was really, would I say fidget when you put my name first. I've never pitched before. This is my first time. And being the first one, it didn't give me opportunity to learn, to know how to present before them. And being the first, this is the very first one I'm going to do. And I'm the first person to come up there. So, and then secondly, I was working with the time. I was trying to rush because you said 3 minutes. I was afraid that we're going to cut us off after 3 minutes. So the question actually is, if they are asked to stick within 3 minutes, do you actually stick to that 3 minutes, or you have leverage of time to like extend within 2 minutes to 2 minutes extra? At
So
least to
what
get
now the judges before they started laid out their criteria, and they mentioned 5 areas where they are going to be judging you on. So my expectation, or what I would rather advise, is that 3 minutes, even if you want to talk about other things, those five areas where they have mentioned before, you aggressively use that period, so that so if they're not asking you questions outside of maybe the moment when the Q&A questions, the question and answer session, what's your traction like? How much have you done in the past 3 years of operation? That's like, for instance, that's not on the radar for this. So when they now ask, you cannot begin to talk about that. But once you know the criteria for evaluation, use extensively put your presentation centered around those areas so that you can at least win. Yeah, if you are spending time on, say, introduction, for instance, and when the column doesn't really have a space for introduction, might just be wasting time. We are talking about your technology improvement when there's no technological improvement on the criteria, So use since you have the criteria for evaluation, use it. It's like somebody giving you an area of concentration during an examination.
Sorry to
Use
cut you.
based on this.
That's another question, because the criteria came just at the moment I was to present. Just needs outlined criteria and the next one for me to present. So it doesn't
No.
actually give you that thing to be confused and disorganized at that moment. So if we can also
No.
maybe like going forward, get like the criteria, just like you are saying the judges to us, we also get the criteria for rating ahead to help. But just giving criteria for rating within 2 minutes and the next time presenting, it's going to actually destabilize someone. That's the truth, actually. But we
Okay.
keep learning.
But anyway, so if you look at the group as well, I think I cropped out the picture where I said that your deck should at least have like 10 slides. Those 10 slides
Yeah,
are like
I know. I'm talking
introduction.
about they mentioned specifically 5 things, and on your slide about 10 things. So they mentioned specifically 5 things. So anyhow, Shabo, the truth is that if you are given an area of concentration in an exam, for instance, they can't give it to you just 2 minutes to writing your exams. How do you want to maneuver things? Do you understand? So that's my own
So
feedback.
at the same time, you cannot come up with a deck that just have those 5 areas. If you understand what I'm saying again, your pitch deck must have those slides that you did. So what you did is a typical pitch deck, which is acceptable anywhere. However, it is you now at the moment where you are pitching, even ideally at any pitch competition, the things people want to hear is the problem and what your solution is actually, what solution you are bringing, what innovative solution that you are bringing to the space. It's not just when you start to talk about no. What is this? What is the problem in the ecosystem? Then what are you solving? What problem particularly are you solving? And how are you solving it? And other things actually follow. There's someone that actually got my attention as well. Juma with Brown
I can't hear you.
business.
I can't hear you. You said?
No, I said there's someone else that caught my attention. It's Fibra, Tom Brown. Are you still there? Juma and Digital. Can you unmute please and say hi to us?
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Okay, Fiber from Brown. Good evening, sir.
Yes. Good evening. How are you doing today?
Very fine, thank you.
Yeah, how's your experience like?
Interesting. First time pitching, and I've also learned from others.
Yeah, I saw your presentation was quite comprehensive. I saw your deck and I did like it. And I think you did make it.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
I saw your presentation, your slide, I saw your pitch deck.
Okay.
When you uploaded it, and I did like it. And I actually looked forward to you pitching. And I think you did do well for yourself. You did well
Really?
for yourself.
Thank you. Thank you
You
so
did well
much.
for yourself. Again, there are opportunities that are going to be coming up, particularly 2025. So in the first quarter of 2025, there are going to be a lot of opportunities. Some of them are spanned for the rest of the year. Some of them might just be it'll be in the first quarter as well, maybe the second quarter. Please take advantage. Once you see the links, not just you, I mean everyone, regardless of whatever it's there, once you see the link, put an application forward. If you are overwhelmed, I think that you need our assistance, you can reach out to us. We're not going to block you. We're not going to shut you out.
Okay.
We'll still be in talk with everybody. I think I called everyone. So, you can also call,
Yeah.
you can send messages, you have our email addresses.
Yes.
So it's not just me, even my colleagues, my senior ones. You can send messages to us. We'll be happy to take those messages. Invite you on calls, have discussions, assist you with those applications, even though you might have to pay us at that point in time.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Who also wants to, some of you have started making in USD already. So you want to make from the USD that you also have
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so I remember that the Paraguayan empire that kept on calling was the woman that told us that she called me like 15 minutes before the session started that her son was not feeling fine. She had to take him to the hospital.
Oh,
So,
oh.
yes, so she couldn't teach. Is Alessia on the call now?
Yes, sir.
Alessia Foods,
I'm
how are
here
you doing
now.
today? Oh,
Yes, sir.
good evening. How are you doing today? Are you there? Is she on the call?
Hello.
Yes, so how's your experience like? What's your experience pitching with us today? Have you pitched before? And let's hear from you. Basically, what's your general feedback of the program?
Okay, so I was expecting to get a feedback on what I've done, whether it makes sense or not. But generally, I've learned from every other business out there, and I've also seen possible collaborations as well within the presenters too, as well. So I'm looking forward to what we can possibly achieve from all this experience. Thank you.
Yeah. So one thing that we also want to, we also want to foster in this space is that collaboration that you mentioned. And if you remember on the first call that we had, the first session that we had, we told you that we want to foster collaboration amongst businesses, and that's why we asked you that drop your social media handles, so that follow each other, um, connect with each other. There are businesses that could complement each other. I'm selling maize. Somebody has a farm, and they produce feeds for their broilers. You could be buying my maize, and everybody starts to grow like that. Like so. One thing that we don't want you to start to look at each other as competitors, even though you might be competitors, but more of collaborators and to foster growth in the ecosystem. It's very, very important for us. We want growth, and we know one of the ways to achieve growth is through collaboration as well. Yemkem Agro Ventures, are you still with us? Yemkem.
Very well, sir. I'm with you.
Yeah. The Yemkem I know growing up was the Yemkem
Yeah, I
somewhere,
know. That's
somewhere,
that's the MCAS for everybody.
somewhere in Lagos.
Don't
And I
worry.
think it comes on TV then to make one presentation. But anyway, have you been pitching before? And what's your feedback with us?
Yeah, have I pitched before? Yes, I have. I have pitched before, but
Okay.
it's not something I actually like doing.
You don't like doing it,
I don't
but
like
you
doing
but you like the proceeds from it, right?
it. It's the tension, this fear, all those things. Actually,
Somebody last week was in Akure. I don't know who was in Akure last week. Was it 2 weeks ago or last week? Somebody was in Akure and I had to go pitch in Akure, and they had over 3,000 businesses that wanted to pitch there. So imagine if you were on the
Jesus.
stage and you have, yes. So if you are, I think we are still around 30 something in this room, or maybe a little less now. Um, so if you are worried about 30 something persons that you are not even seeing, how about if you have 3,000 people?
No,
More
it's not
than
like
3,000 as a matter of fact.
it's not even about maybe the number of people. It's like that
You don't want to talk about
pitching.
your business.
Of course, I want to talk about it. I think I still prefer going through those doors, or maybe you have to go through application process, write something up. There are different ways to grant actually.
Yeah,
But
I
yes,
get it.
of
But
course,
what,
if I don't have a choice, of course I don't have a when I'm in a at a point when I'm seeing fonts and the only criteria is to pitch, I have to put myself there. Of course, you don't have to necessarily like everything, but I'm just saying personally,
okay. But I
if
want
I
that you
if I
told me
had to
that personality.
choose,
I hope that personality changes and you start to grow towards, you start to like talking about your business. One thing that should fascinate you more, that should get you excited is talking about your business or whatever it is that you do. If I work for you, I should be happy talking about what I do for you. And I think you as a CEO or as the MD of the organization should be as passionate, as excited, talking about your business, uh, talking about your business generally, because, your other stars are going to be feeding on your energy, right? I'm sure you know that.
Sure, it's not, yeah, it's not like I don't like talking. If you ask me to talk about my
But you
business
don't really, really like talking.
in an informal setting, when we are just, in fact, you don't even like, I'll just boom 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 boom. Do you understand? But I feel caged when it comes to that professional setting,
I think,
talking
I
about
think, I think it's a stage fright that is holding you back.
just feel caged
Or
kind
what
of.
do you think?
So maybe. Yeah,
I hope
maybe.
that.
And how to, I think another thing is how to always align my thinking and my talking. Generally, personally, I'm someone that the brain thinks faster than what I see. They don't go together.
Anyway,
So, oh, I don't know. It's more of a psychological thing. I don't know how to explain
so
it.
let me even take it back to the Foodpreneurs Hub now. My boss is there. Let me just hear her own feedback generally. What she has to say about everybody. See you, Mrs. Sola, are you there, man? I'm sure you have feedbacks, you have things to say to uh hello. Okay, I think maybe she's still in the breakout room. Yeah, there's somebody also. DigiGrills. Good evening, Aja.
Hello, judges. Well done. We're about to close the session right now.
Okay,
They
is
should calm down.
TMJ
Oh.
the one that talked about diaspora Africans that asked for
Yes.
$100,000?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, she was good. When they said 100,000, that's when I asked Shola the
That
question.
question.
Yeah, yeah, she was good. Yeah, so I'm with you. I'm with you guys. I think I agree with this.
Okay, so Nana,
Yeah.
are we good on this? Is it just one winner?
Yeah, it's
Yes,
just
we are good.
one winner.
We are good.
Voila. Okay,
Okay.
so we are good. It's with 54 points, it's TMG Global Resources.
Okay, we
Okay.
are going to close this now. Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
Thank
I
you,
appreciate
everyone.
your
Thank
time.
you,
Thank
judges.
you. Okay.
This was tough too.
Yeah.
Points maybe maybe
Yes,
you were scared. I don't know why.
yes. I was nervous, anxious. I was even sweating in,
Oh,
under the air conditioner.
no. It's not that difficult. Uh, but anyway, he did well as well. Whatever the outcome is, I think you can take the feedbacks and move on.
Okay,
All right. So I
thank
think
you.
the judges are almost ready for us. In a couple of seconds, they'll join us, and
Okay.
the winner will be announced. Then we
Mm.
are going to have a general picture. So please, we want us to all turn on our cameras, so we can take the picture and say cheese
Okay.
to the camera. Say cheese
Okay.
or say motion, so that I can smell our style. But thank
I
you
might
very
not
much,
be able
Ajay.
to put my camera. They've just taken light to I'm on bed.
You understand? That's Nigeria.
Doctor, you're muted. We're ready for
I was saying,
the
turn on
judges'
your.
verdict.
I'm using my cell phone for lighting here.
Yeah. I mean, can I quickly take the photo? Because I'm sure once you announce the winner, everybody will drop off the call.
So we're going to be saying cheese or is it mushing?
or peas. Are you taking it, Omotola?
No, I think you should take it, please. I'm not sure what's my. Can I first take it?
So I want to go. Okay. I'm taking it now. Cheese. All right.
I see cheese.
Yeah, I've taken it. Let me take one more.
Yeah.
All right, beautiful.
Yeah, so Doctor, over to you now, sir.
Let me pass it to Miss Ione or Nana. Yeah, because they did all the heavy lifting.
Dr. Tony, why?
Go for it.
Nana, are you with me on this? Should I go ahead?
Please, by all means.
Okay, hi everyone. Let me just say congratulations to everybody. You people make it easy for us at all. Honestly, and I think because we don't know any of you, it's just a business that we're fully rated, and it was a there were too many close ties, but we just have to pick one person. And this doesn't end here for everyone. This is, in fact, I see many opportunities for many of us here today. So to be a judge is not an easy thing. Honestly, decision is very, very hard because we have to use numbers, obviously. And with a total of 54 points, are we sure we are ready? We are not ready. Let's take our pictures first.
Taking it drum
We have to take our
roll.
pictures first. You know, I'm very dramatic. You don't know me, you know now. Oh yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
didn't pick, but I'm already feeling nervous on behalf of the
On their
contestant.
behalf, I know, right? I know. Please take the pictures so that we can go on your camera or on
Yes.
it, on
Take
it.
pictures. Okay. Okay, stop pictures. And it's when we are
Picture
smiling.
time.
Okay,
Yeah, just
another
because I know that once we announce this winner, everybody's going to go. But I want to say that maybe we should, once we announce the winner, please do not go yet, because there are many other things that we want to give you information about that would help you on your journey to becoming the best version of yourselves and your business.
And
So are we
guess what?
taking? Is that you take the
If the winner is not on camera, we'll give it to the next person. So you better
Thank you very much
everybody
for that.
turn on your cameras.
Even if there is no light, you better on it. You want to see the
Exactly.
14. It's okay.
and I'm taking one last picture, everyone. Cheese.
Cheers.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much, everyone, for your cooperation. With a total of 54 points, the winner of today's pitching would be CMJ Global Resources. Congratulations to everyone
Congratulations.
again. It was very difficult. It was a very scrutiny process.
Wow.
And I just want to encourage all of us to say that even if you did not get this grant funding today, it doesn't mean that this ends here. Because I've been in your shoes before. In fact, I'm still in your shoes as well, because we always aim to go higher and higher. And it's never an easy thing to hear no. I do not like it, but I can assure you that the last grant I applied for, I was very grateful that I got a no, because that just helped me to better improve myself and my business. If you know me, you already know. I'm probably sure you'll be wondering what am I looking for money for. But like many of us story here, I also started from from zero, from ground zero. For people who are looking to, buy equipment with their funding, or just I suggest that you can also look at opportunities for established businesses that leverage on, contract production, white labeling. They're everywhere. They are everywhere, so that you can be able to scale faster. For those of us who need to improve on our products, please try as much as possible to do that. For those who are, looking to properly package their products, I suggest that you also look into branding as a major aspect of your business. The eyes eat first before the mouth. no matter how good your product is, if you don't present it properly, it won't get to the right people. And you need to put your business in front of the audience that needs it. My 2 cents. Thank you very much for having me. And congratulations on your journey.
Thank you very much, Ma. I'm excited for the winner. Congratulations once again. We'll be in touch with you anyway.
It's where is the person?
Anyway,
Is the person on this call? The TMJ Global. Is the person still on this call? Because I'm not
yeah, she's
sure.
going to give the closing remark now. She's going to
Okay.
give the closing remark.
Let me wait.
So the TMJ has to give the closing remark, and we hear from you.
Okay, before she gives
TMJ.
her closing remark, please, I'd like to give a feedback, right? They have all done fantastically well. And I feel like for you to even get to this stage, it means that you're also a winner. And you should also take those feedbacks and work with. But one of the things that I've noticed is I think the pitch time was 2 minutes. They gave each person 2 minutes, but everybody that presented today took beyond 2 minutes. It is very important when you're going for a pitch and you are giving time, you stick to that time. You work and you practice in delivering your pitch within that time frame. Another thing I realized is that a lot of you didn't do any research, or some of you who did research lifted those researches and just dumped them on your pitch. And that's why it's hard for you to even defend some of those things, because even you don't understand what you have in your pitch deck. So do your pitch, do your research, and understand the market that you play in. Don't make your pitch decks too wordy. For some of you, I couldn't even go through your pitch decks because I couldn't see your team, your competition, nothing. You were just lifting words from the research you've done. There was no form of research done as regards to what a pitch deck should look like. And there's nothing in your pitch deck that looks like a pitch deck. So please, you guys should take this and, work on it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ma. I'm sure they all heard. So TMJ Global Resources, are you there? And if you're not there, move the winner to somebody else. TMJ.
Yes. Good evening, everyone. What can I say than to say thank you to everyone, the team, Food Hub, Foodpreneur Hub, for the opportunity. I've never pitched in my life, and that's the truth. And I've been a person that won't say no. I've been like, even when I get a no, I try to go back, and work and come back. And I've been coming back, over the years. And I just thank you for this opportunity. Then I want to say to all of us in the community that we are all team members. I want to say that collaboration is the new competition, that we are still here together, we are in it together, we are together to grow up together, to grow very big and to achieve all our objectives. Thank you to all the founders, to the judges. Well, I'm actually thrown off balance. I don't know what to say, but what I can say is thank you, Ma. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone. I'm grateful. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ma.
I did not see the person, but I don't know. But it's okay, we hear you. Okay, I've seen you out. Hello.
Yeah, thank you very much. Congratulations to you once again. So we've come to the end of the program. Somebody is asking if you can see the sheet. Yeah.
Can I quickly say something, please?
Yes, definitely, Ma.
I just want to especially thank our judges. I wasn't here at the beginning when we welcomed them. I know these are high flyers. Dr. Tony Bello is high up there. Nana Clay, high up there. The Wuraola, thank you for always honoring our invitation anytime we reach out. It means a lot to us. And I just want to tell us here, please take advantage. Okay, let me first say that for every no you get, if you take it very well, it only prepares you for the next years. And honestly, you don't need too many yeses in life. one can change your entire story. Typically, people that have gotten yes, they got probably 20 no's before their first yes, but that first yes makes you forget every other thing. And please take advantage of every opportunity you have. I'm not surprised. The person that won, we had office hour sessions. It wasn't convenient for us, but we still wanted to help further and have one-on-one sessions with us. She attended. There were many days people didn't show up for office hours. So so I wasn't surprised that she won. I mean, I was here throughout, so I was not part of the judges. I had no influence. I didn't influence their decision in any way. But the work you put in and taking advantage of every opportunity we offer, it shows in the long run. So once again, congratulations, TMJ Ventures, and congratulations, everyone. We are all winners. In the future, I know that, we're destined for the top. Thank you.
Thank you very much for those words, man. I see you, man. Do you want to say anything before we go?
Okay, I just want to say thank you, and I'm glad that we've come to the end of the session. Just to notify everyone, the participants of the food funding program cohort 1, this is not the end. The community still remains. You are founding community members for our premium brand, for our premium community. So continue to utilize any resources we post on the group. So you're part of the premium community members for Foodpreneurs Hub. And so we are not going anywhere. This is not the end. This is just the beginning for everybody. And I wish everyone the best. And we are here for you. If you need any assistance, just reach out.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much, Ma. Thank you, everyone that has joined us so far. Congratulations to the winner. Congratulations to everybody that has been a part of the program from the beginning. I'm going to be sending your certificate to your emails next week. And other communications will take it off from there. We appreciate everyone. To our judges, we say thank you very much. To other people who have joined from everywhere, thank you very much. And do enjoy the rest of your weekend.
And thank you, Omotola. Great program management. Thank you.
Thank you very much, man.
Thank you, Omotola.
Okay. Bye.
Bye now.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Okay.